Hey, welcome to the Bite Zone. Neon dreams and pixels you call home. Goals and quests, MMOs to go. RPG hearts in a retro glow. It's retro Papa Bites next time. Lights go low, good vibes climb. Grab your gear, press start with me. Let's game through mystery and fantasy. Welcome to the Bite Zone. Neon dreams and pixels you call home. Ghosts and quests, MMOs to go. RPG hearts in a retro glow. It's retro Copper Bites next time. Lights go low, good vibes climb. Grab your gear, press start with me. Let's game through mystery and fantasy. And fantasy. It's like Papa Bites next time. Sex of electric adventures brought to all. Let's let Papa Bites next time. Hide through mystery and fantasy. Retro Papa Bites next time. Lights go low, good vibes climb. Grab your gear, press start with me. Let's game through mystery and fantasy. And fantasy. And fantasy. Wanna start in the night. Nope, I don't want to get that. We'll look at that next time. Alrighty. What? No, I don't want cutscenes. Just to go back. Alright, so my city is on fire. And the next thing we need to be doing is alright. Hi! How you doing? Welcome in. Give you a shout. You're very welcome. What are you up to tonight?
Jeez, look at that guy.
You're very welcome. Might be a little too close. Okay, we're not doing that. Okay. Alright.
That's not a guy. That's a demon. Straight from the dog-eared pages of
Oh,
a cheap
nice.
detective
Yeah, I
novel.
need to go and finish the rest of that Star Wars stuff. My friend's playing my clips.
Yeah, I bet his name's Bill.
Nah, he's definitely a Bob.
Oh my gosh, he's a demon? Well, what kind of demon is he?
$5 for Bill?
Okay, I'm in.
Is his name Bill?
Jeez, look at that.
That's not
Okay. Talk to the bouncer.
Howdy, pal.
Gentlemen, how can I help you on this wonderful, chilly night?
We're expected in the VIP lounge.
My apologies, but I don't remember ever seeing you gentlemen here before. May I ask?
Stop right there, big guy. I get it. Yeah, I know exactly how this works. So what do you have to do to get in?
Nothing's easier, sir. Are you on the list?
The list? Yeah, I've,
Don't tell me you forgot.
I'm afraid I did, Marty. Sorry, big guy, but I'm pretty sure we're not on the list tonight.
That's a shame. I'm really sorry, sirs. In that case, you can't come in.
Yeah, right. Thanks.
My pleasure, gentlemen.
Darn it, so...
Just one more thing. This list of yours, where should we sign up again?
I'm afraid if you don't know, it's not my place to tell you, sir. Excusez-moi, the regulations, you know.
You hear that, Sonny?
I do, Marty. I do.
I'm gonna lose my crest from this guy. Just wait.
Just don't get too excited, Marty. Not tonight. Anyway, thanks, pal.
we ask him anything
Yes,
else?
gentlemen.
Hey, big guy, what's your name again?
My name is Archibald, sir.
Are you-
Archibald Conway.
You guys are both lost.
Well, that's not a Bob.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Aren't you? What? No way, that's not even a real name.
Yeah,
I'm
gotta
sorry
play
to
some more
disappoint you, sir,
Fortnite.
but,
Fortunately, it's not a
my
game I
name
can
is
stream,
Archibald
sadly.
Conway, without any doubt. Blackjack Conway to my friends.
Well,
Blackjack.
thanks, Blackjack. It was a pleasure. We'll be on our way now.
Oh. Did I?
Look, I
We have
really
to
don't want any
think about that
trouble,
one day
but
then.
It is even more inconvenient for me, sir, but this place doesn't like coppers. Forgive this slang. I can't let just anybody in, and there are some I am strictly forbidden to. Please, you have to understand.
Listen here, you cow. Do you have any
Oh,
idea
wow.
who we are? You ever read the papers?
Of course, I know who you are, sir. I read the news and more, and I must admit it's an honor to meet you in person, Mr. Santino Featherland and Mr. Marty Machikin. The Bell of the Pantheress is one of my favorite books.
Oh my god, not the books
It's
again.
again.
So it would be terribly inconvenient for me if I had to use force on you, gentlemen.
What did you just say?
Relax, Marty. This guy has chicks like you for breakfast. Thanks for the information, pal. Have a nice night.
Thank you for understanding, gentlemen. And forgive me for
Oh
my
wow, really?
austere composition.
That's cool.
No problem, Shakespeare.
Archibald
Say,
Conway.
big guy, is this your job? To stand in front of the club?
We'll be playing
keep out decent
5
fellows
next
like
once
us
this is
all
finished.
night?
After that, I don't know what we'll be doing. I've got too many
Not
games,
entirely,
so we'll
monsieur.
have to see what's
My
next.
employer has many other kinds of jobs for me. He is quite creative in this field, I must say.
Like?
Like what?
Exactly.
Sorry, monsieur. I'm not,
Permitted to say anything more about the matter. Regulations, yeah, I know. This bullshit just gave me a headache.
so sorry to hear that, sir.
Alright, so Lewis C.
Say, big guy, you know Mr. Lewis Hayworth?
But of course, Mr. Hayworth is an impeccable gentleman, and also a frequent visitor of the club.
Is that so? Good to know. And?
I'm afraid that is all, monsieur.
What can you tell me about the first lady of the place, big guy?
You mean Miss Natasha Katsenko, sir?
You're right on point, pal.
Nothing you don't know already, sir.
Just try me.
Well, she owns the place.
And, that's it? Well, that's unbelievable.
Pardon, monsieur, but I'm not permitted to say anything more.
Okay, so we asked him all the questions.
Jeez, look at that.
That's not a guy.
Okay, so we did all that. Go speak to Lewis again. Oh, we can't.
Hey, that's your old friend, right? Wait, what was his name?
Lewis.
To be honest,
Nobody's perfectly sane in club.
should I?
Okay.
Or kill him.
You're reading my mind.
Yeah, we already did that earlier, so I can't. Oh,
Sonny, my dear friend.
Hi, Lewis. This is my partner. But I'm sure you already know.
You have no idea how happy I am to meet you, Mr. Marty. I'm a big admirer of your work.
Pleasure's all mine, Lawrence.
Lawrence? Anyways, so, the legendary Chicken Police back together? Isn't it amazing news?
Don't ruffle my feathers, Lewis. Those days are long gone. We're just here for the
Maybe.
entertainment. Or
to
something
be able
like
to edit
that.
them.
I see. That's a shame.
See you inside?
I have something to do, my pal, but I'll try to make it for the main event.
Okay then. Catch you later, pal. Look, Lewis. That bouncer over there.
Well, yes. He is a bit intimidating, but his manners are impeccable. Am I right?
Yes, indeed. But it seems tonight we're not on his list.
Oh, I see. Oh, I get it. I get it. You'd like to go in, but he won't let you.
Yeah, something like that.
No, no problem at all. Come with me. I'll talk to him.
Much obliged, pal.
Yeah, thanks, Bunny.
Excuse me.
Ah, jeez, what the hell's wrong with you, Marty?
What? Did I say something wrong?
Alright, let's talk to the bouncer again.
Sir, how'd you do?
Everything's fine, Mr. Ayworth.
Good. Look, this noble pair of pigeons are my friends. They're on the list, okay?
L'archulamont, sir.
And as for you, you owe me one, gentlemen.
Thanks, old pal.
It was my pleasure to help you, as always.
The Tsar Club welcomes you, gentlemen.
Thanks, buddy.
Nothing else?
The Tsar Club welcomes...
Thanks, bud.
See, nothing else. I have some new personal information. Wait, I don't want to talk to him. I have a few new things. One, he's a ram, obviously. Blackjack. Special feature, big as a mountain, talks like a poet, smells like a barn. Don't they always smell like barns, though? Standing guard in front of the entrance to our club. Kaiser Club. He probably reports straight to Wuzzler, not to mention exceptionally well educated, has elaborate vocabulary. I think that's all we needed, but I could be wrong. That's all information we need for now. I think our... no, that's just the clues and stuff. This is our stats right now. We're the new guy. Scenes visited. We have a lot of scenes still, so I don't think there's any way we're close to the end yet.
The jazz overwhelmed us. There was no band in sight, yet the music seeped from the walls like years of cigarette smoke and the smell of spilled whiskey. Behind the bar, rows of fancy bottles reflected the harmonious voices of pretty dames and the clinking of crystal glass. It was the kind of place that makes you drunk, even if you've never had a sip. A dangerous place for someone like me. No matter how alien I felt, it was strangely like coming home. Welcome to the Tsar.
The Tsar, yeah. Well, here we
Here
are.
we are.
Yep. Now we...
Mother of...
hold on, man. Gotta go a little bit Yeah.
I take you to the nicest places, eh, sweetheart?
Oh, does it mean you're buying, honey?
Don't even think about it.
Oh, men these days. So, we're here to find a dame called Natasha.
I have a hunch she won't be hard to find. Let's mingle and try to avoid suspicion.
Just like always.
No, Marty, not like always. This time it's for real.
See. Oh, let's do this. We can. Oh, there's a lot to look at.
Huh. Another Lupus movie. Jeez. Is there nothing today they're not trying to sell with this guy?
Whoa, don't be rude, Sonny. Lupus is a timeless genius. Have you seen Predator City? God, I'm still getting chicken bumps. But wait, who's that next to him?
Cassandra Ruby Faye. Nah, never heard of her.
Cassandra Ruby Faye. Oh, gods, even her name makes me go weak in the
Hi, guys.
knee.
Watch your blood pressure, pal.
Don't mind me, just women and guns are my only weakness.
Huh. No shit.
Interesting. A bunny and a wolf. Oh.
Ah, remember the name, Marty. Cassandra Ruby Faye.
Marty, shut up.
Ah, remember.
Marty.
Shut up, Marty. Let's see this one.
You think this is one of those movies where the femme fatale gets everything in the end and the poor detective's left stranded?
Yep, just like life.
You're
Bless
old,
you.
Sonny. I mean, experienced. Have you ever met a woman
boy.
like that in real life? Who floors you with a glance and leaves only heartbreak?
Well, actually,
Oh, and I didn't mean to. I'm sorry, Sonny. You're old, Sonny.
well,
Oh, he's talking about his wife. I'm sure. That is one way. Whatever.
Ooh, I've seen this. Hicks Poodle plays a private eye, hired to look for a woman, then gets into some kind of blackmail thing that's connected to the first case. And
hey, Marty,
what? Yeah?
I don't give a shit.
Wow, so rude.
It's a classic. And kind of reminds me of the situation we're in right now.
How so?
I don't know. A mysterious case, a mysterious woman, strange threats, some off-duty investigation.
So,
Like, think about it. What if we're in a movie and this whole mess is just fiction?
Marty, I think you're having a nervous breakdown.
I think
It's
he's.
a classic.
How
I don't,
so?
like, think about it. What if,
Marty,
Yeah, we are.
It's a
No,
clown,
no, no,
so-
no.
I don't know. Like, think about
Marty,
No, we're done with that one. Poodle, let's see what this one's about.
Oh, I know this fodder guy. He was kind of good in Death of the Horse.
you've seen every clucking movie.
Well, I mean.
You know, Laura
Yeah.
and I go to the movies a lot. When was the last time you went?
Exactly 12 years ago.
Whoa, you remember that precisely? Let me guess. Molly?
Yep, our very first date.
Oh.
I see. What did you watch?
I don't remember. I just remember her. And nothing else.
You're a clucking poet. I mean it.
What weird titles these have.
Yeah. This done for hire. This done for hire. Oh, I can't see the other movie poster. Oh well. What are you doing? Oh, you're the cat? Okay.
This guy is certainly not a gangster henchman.
Of course he's not.
Hey, Marty, I bet you wouldn't dare to go up to him and ask if he hasn't seen your fur coat.
No. No.
Why? I'm mad, yeah, but not suicidal.
No.
Ah, are you chicken or what?
You guys want a cat named Geppetto, guys?
Piss off, old bird.
Nah, chicken shit.
Okay, I can't talk to this guy anymore. Henchman. Fox
A
fella.
fox is a wolf who sends flowers.
What?
Oh, nothing. I read it somewhere.
Fascinating. I didn't know you could read.
Wow.
Ha ha ha.
Burn, you
very-
got. He burned you.
Remember that old case with the fox and the raven?
How could I even forget?
Absurd, right? All that bloodshed for a piece of cheese.
Yeah, hunger can bring out the monster in animals, right?
And the wildest and most primordial instincts, no matter how civilized they seem.
As you say, Marty.
Remember that other case with the turtle and the rabbit fella?
Oh gosh, Marty, where do you dig these out?
My mind is a bottomless pit, my friend. Was the rabbit a runner? And the turtle was what, his buddy, or?
His dealer, actually.
Ah, yeah, you're right. We found the rabbit near the river with a missing leg. Brutal stuff.
Two
Jeez.
missing legs, actually. But yeah,
What happened with the turtle in the end? It's a little bit blurry.
your bottomless pit of a mind is a dark and sad little place. The turtle thought he would run faster if he ate the legs of the rabbit.
No?
You know what? This city's seriously fucked up.
It is, Marty.
Remember that other case?
Oh,
Okay, yeah,
Two
whatever.
missing.
What happened?
Your It is, Marty.
Remember that?
Oh gosh, I don't want to
Is
click it
deep-
again.
Two missing.
What happened?
Your
You know what?
It is, Marty.
Oh, back? No, we're not gonna go to stage yet. Do everything around here first. Before we mess with any of. Oh my gosh, guy there. Fancy whiskey.
Look, Sonny, I know it's not my place, but Laura's father went to that guy when his, problems had gone too far.
You're treading on thin ice, Marty.
No, I just... Look, fellas at the station are talking, you know? All kinds of things. Moses, Plato, Bosco, and the others.
Talking, eh? About what? About why Blood Boil took my badge? About what an untrustworthy alcoholic wreck I am?
Look, I'm sorry, it doesn't matter.
Good. And let it stay that way.
At least we're cracking this one together, yeah?
Sure, Marty.
Here's the bartender. Talk to them in a minute. Here's the stage. Yeah, I'll talk
So,
to Big Buck.
where the hell is Natasha?
Let's ask that stud over there with those nice gals.
That guy looks way too horny for my taste.
Oh my gosh, you're funny.
Man, your sense of humor is bad as ever.
You just need to get used to it again.
What?
I don't think he ever got used to it.
This is the life, huh? What's this guy do? Real estate? Mob accountant? Or is he a movie star?
He looks like a coat hanger to me.
That was actually worse than the previous joke.
I try.
This is the life, huh?
He
Okay.
I try.
We don't talk to them. Here's the stage. I don't want to talk to the
She
bird
has
guy yet.
pretty long legs. I mean, pretty and long legs for a squirrel, but I don't want to be prejudiced.
We're not here to stare at pretty squirrels. We're here to investigate, remember?
That girl is looking at me.
She's just looking at anyone whose glass is empty, Marty. That's all.
No, Sonny. She was staring at me, like, hard. Now, I saw it.
Marty, you're imagining things. Oh, wait a second.
You see that, right? She's looking right at us with those big, black, weird squirrel eyes.
Okay, Marty, don't panic. Just look elsewhere and walk away slowly.
Creepy little squirrel girl. Creepy little squirrel girl.
Creepy little squirrel girl. Oh my god. Let's talk to the bartender.
A man's best friend.
That's not a dog, Sonny. That's a horse. He just has a very weird mane.
I didn't mean him, Marty. I meant
The
the
bartender.
bar.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Right. Yeah, because that totally makes sense.
Bartender, yeah. Like free therapy, pretty much.
Don't be shy, Sonny. Just ask him for a drink.
Still talking to yourself, huh? Great.
Don't be shy, son.
Still talking.
Talk to the bartender.
2 whiskeys, kid, and no horsing around.
I've never heard that one before.
Oh my gosh.
Sonny, you gotta drive, you know?
Yeah, you're right, Marty. Hey, Longface, give me a glass of tap water too, okay?
Yes, sir. Coming right up. That wasn't exactly what I meant. Gentlemen, your drinks.
Yeah, sorry, but we have to run. Thanks anyway, Bojack.
Ugh, my name is not Bojack. I tip you, pal, but I don't have any change, so... Sure, sir. The Tsar welcomes you back anytime.
Sounds good, Bojack.
Anything else, sirs?
No thanks, Mr. Ed. Keep up the good work.
Mr. Ed.
Anything?
No.
We gotta ask him some questions.
Tell me, hey, Breath, have you seen Natasha tonight?
Not yet, sir, but she's coming on soon.
Well, can you tell me anything about Mr. Ibn Wessler?
Sir, I don't want to.
What about, let's see, $5 maybe?
But, sir, you haven't even paid for your drinks yet. Yeah, stop riding on the details, Big Nose. You do your job, and we'll do ours, okay?
I mean, we're not here for work, of course. We're just here to relax.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Just a little fun. Of course, gentlemen. Anything?
No thanks.
We're not talking to Mr. Ed yet. We have the stage. Oh, I should look at the stage yet.
I was hoping to have missed the main event.
You're a rusty old cock, that's why.
So says the little butt jam.
But what? That's not even a word.
It is now, all because of you. You should feel honored. Butt jam.
You know, Sonny, sometimes you're like an evil little child.
What is it, butt jam?
Nothing, old fart.
What is it, butt?
Nothing here. Yeah, we'll go talk to the one guy in the front, I guess. Wait, we have something here. Why does it want us to look at it?
Come to daddy, darling. Come to...
No, we don't need that. Put that away.
Calling booze darling, it's kind of weird, don't you think?
Says someone who calls his gun collection his harem.
Touche. I'll shut it.
Good birdie.
Talk to the fox fella. We're gonna talk to the shaman here.
Hey, there's Philmar.
Who? Oh, yes. Philmar. Because that's what he calls himself, right?
You know him well?
We had some seriously wild cases together, yes. Mainly in Averia, way before
Averia?
Clawville.
Okay.
Another place and another life.
Sounds good. Like the blurb of some cheap pulp fiction book.
Yeah, it was the exact opposite. But the old bird's worth saying hi to.
The old hawk looks like shit if you ask me.
Just like looking into the mirror.
The old hawk.
Just like... Well, well, if it isn't the great detective, Marlowe.
Blow me, Sonny. You know I don't use that name anymore.
Okay, Mr. Dumbass alias Philmar Lowe.
So says someone who tried to go undercover with a Feather Pillow Mafia is a turkey. Right, Mr. Turk Cayman?
Hey, that was a long time ago. I was young.
And I stick to my principles and my stupidity. Phil Marlowe, and that's that. Don't rile me up, you old fart.
Okay, fair enough. Sorry, I'm a little clucked tonight.
I know the feeling, pal. By the way, what are you two doing here? You stick out a bit. Are you here for a good old-fashioned beating?
We stick out? Man, you look terrible. Like someone who sat on an electric pole.
Don't even ask. I feel exactly like that.
You want a case?
5 feet tall, half of that legs. Angelic voice, demonic eyes, just the usual.
Oh boy.
And you?
Something like that. Just don't know the exact numbers yet. A dame named Natasha. She called us here. If I'm not mistaken, the joint is hers.
Yeah, she owns the joint, amongst others. Well, good luck, guys. That broad has a reputation. She's not the kind to toy with, if you know what I mean.
Any useful information?
For free?
Stop clucking around, Philmar.
All right, but just because of the old days. Look for me after you've talked to her. You wouldn't understand what I have to say about her before then. Don't leave unless you're thrown out, in which case, you know the drill. We don't know each other, I'll deny you in a blink.
Good to see you too, old pal. We'll be back. Just one more thing, Philmar.
I see you haven't changed a bit.
Do you think we're walking into a trap? You always had good instincts.
Alright, we'll come back to that after ads, guys. We did that. We did that. Hmm. I don't know how much more we've got left of this, but do that next time. What this chapter? All right. All right. Oh, Butterfinger commercials. Oh, I haven't seen those in a long time. Cool part. Maybe eventually we'll get this case started. Those commercials are really cool for the Universal Park. But some of them kind of look like movie trailers at the beginning sometimes. Never been them. Welcome back, guys. Let's continue talking to our friend here.
You know, I couldn't figure out this Natasha woman, even when I worked for her.
Then the trouble is bigger than I thought.
Just take care of yourselves. And don't leave your guns out of reach.
Oh, that's never happened.
Yeah, this crazy cock even sleeps with his.
Welcome to the club, Brother Bird.
Take care, Phil.
You too, old fart.
We can talk to him anymore.
Take care, Phil.
You too.
Okay, so we need to talk to... Well, actually, let's look at some other things before we do. Good old Filmer must know something about Natasha that could be important for the case, but he won't talk until I meet her. Bit nervous, must be something really significant. We got our friend here. He is a Falcon. He's just absolute average, forgettable guy. And my old acquaintance, Avery. Name he goes by nowadays is an old comrade from before the Clawville times. He's one of the best private eyes in the city. Just like most of them, gets into trouble with the law pretty often. One of the very few people who can still be trusted in Clawville. So we still have one here, one here, one here, one here on this page. And then, yeah. Let's see if we can find our buddy anywhere close by. Oh.
That woman with Ibn. I think I know her from somewhere.
Maybe in your dreams, pal.
The memories are returning.
Geez, just spare me the dirty details.
Just spare me the dirty details.
Geez, just...
Isn't that...
Yes, it is. The great Ibn Wessler, in the flesh. So much for our incognito.
You think he noticed us?
Only if he's not entirely blind.
Great.
Just try to act normal, as much as you can.
Yep, that's him. The big rat in the flesh.
Well, it looks like this unpleasant conversation can't be avoided. Just try to act normal.
Yep.
Well,
Let's talk to him then. Can't talk to his lady
just
friend.
act nonchalant, my friend.
No, it can't.
What now?
Is that Olivia?
No, Marty.
Hey, Olivia.
Are you talking to me?
It's me, Marty McChicken.
Oh, God.
What a pleasant surprise. The Rooster Copper's in person.
Chicken police. But yeah, Mr. Wessler, you could say so.
Sunny Featherland, of course, of course. Chicken police. Your partner is, he is,
Marty McChicken, sir. I just introduced myself to your lady companion seconds ago.
Oh yeah. I'm so happy to see you.
Hello, boys.
So, to what do we owe this pleasure, gentlemen?
Yeah, so, we were, just in the neighborhood, and...
Cut the crap, Marty. All right, we're here for your sweetheart, Natasha.
Oh, I see.
No big deal. Just a blackmail thing. You know, horrifying threats written on the wall with blood-red paint. The usual stuff. You must be familiar with this kind of thing.
Oh yeah, indeed. It's, nasty business. But I didn't know Natasha hired a detective because of this simple matter. But to be honest, I understand. I would have taken matters into my own hands, you see. But I'm kind of busy.
Mr. Wessler had a meeting with Attorney General Hamtaro yesterday, so he's rather tired. If you would excuse us.
Oh, dear Olivia, it's okay. These gentlemen are just doing their job, right? And if I've heard correctly, they're notoriously thorough. So, how can I help you?
We've got a few questions, if you don't mind.
I'm at your service.
Well, he's at least, supposed to be...
Don't be shy, detective. Ask me anything.
All right, Mr. Wessler. Let's see.
Don't be shy.
All right,
do anything.
just try to act...
Yep.
Well...
Can we talk to his lady? No, not yet.
Nice bunker you got here.
Well, thank you, but it's not mine. Not anymore. But I'm sure you already know that. Listen, detective. If you want to know something, please ask straight, huh?
All right, Mr. Wessler, let's make this a bit more professional.
I'm not as exciting as people tend to believe. I grew up in a poor family of many siblings. I'm the only one still alive, unfortunately. My career started with a shoe store, and now, here I am.
I wouldn't call that an average life. Shoe store owner to mob boss.
How dare you speak to Mr. Wessler like that?
Leave it, Olivia, dear. It's just provocation.
I'm sorry if I offended you, Mr. Wessler. Shall we talk about something else?
Everybody knows Mr. Hayworth. He's an antique piece of furniture in this city, so to speak.
Only a bit worn out.
It's not my fault that he's so much in debt, detective, but the name of his family still rings quite loud in Clawville.
Is that still worth anything?
The name is just their name, of course, but the man behind the name is another matter, Mr. Featherland.
You're a pragmatic rat.
Thank you. Look, detective, if you want to know something, just ask.
All right, Mr. Wessler. Has your assistant been working for you long?
Are you talking about me?
Yes, I'm talking about you, ma'am.
Let me answer your question then. I've been in Mr. Wessler's employment for 6 months. Why do you ask?
Oh, just routine questioning, you know. Most of them aren't good for anything. Just killing time.
It sounded rude to me.
Yeah, please forgive her, detective. Olivia's a real firecracker.
Oh.
Wessler's a tricky guy. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about him, so I have to be cunning. I can't just pin him against a wall. Yet. How did you feel when you heard about the blackmail?
Honestly, I found it ridiculous.
And now?
Now I'm kinda interested. But I wouldn't call it blackmail yet. They're just empty threats. There were no demands.
Good point.
Thank you. Are we done?
No, not quite.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You seem a very busy man. May I ask what you do?
It's, uninteresting.
Would you elaborate?
I got a small share in the meat substitute business. If the new product works, maybe we can make your job easier.
You mean reduce predation in Clawville?
There are such plans. If you're interested, talk to Olivia, my assistant. She's an expert in what she does, unlike me.
Thank you. That's it for now.
Really? I don't know if that is. Hold on. Alright. Going to the wrong thing. Fine.
How are your alibis, Mr. Wessler?
Am I a suspect? That was
Hey,
fast.
Gravitron! Welcome
But
in.
thank you for asking. They're solid. Just ask Olivia. She can enlighten you in this matter too, if you're curious.
Oh, can she? Okay. How's it going?
No need. And no, you're not a suspect. Yet. No more than everyone else in Clawville.
That's, reassuring.
Wessler is tougher than I thought. And he's secretive. It's time to gently beat around the bush.
Sure.
Do you spend a lot of your time here?
Oh, nice. Hope that went well.
That's a strange question, you know.
Humor me.
Of course I spend a lot of time here. I'm here every time Natasha performs. Sadly, yeah, it's getting rarer.
Is it compatible with your other businesses?
Huh? What? Writing threatening messages and hiding them?
I didn't say that.
You're sly for a foul featherland. But this ain't your territory, is it?
I guess not, Mr. Wessler.
What was that thing you were doing? There's a clip thing from all the kicking. I'm sure it is. Yeah, my boyfriend found I don't know, well, you probably didn't watch earlier, but he found like a thing for like YouTube clips and stuff. I should have to ask Shortwolf how he got that set up. Oh, this going well.
Business going
That's pretty
well,
cool, though.
Mr. Wessler.
Depends on which one.
Real estate, catering, charity, protection, extortion, bribing cops, contraband, the usual.
Funny guy.
How are the casinos?
Fine, thank you. Gambling has always been a good business. Luck is expensive around here.
Damn, if only I knew that. I heard gambling was illegal.
That's cool.
And I've heard you're not on the force at the moment.
Oh, yeah?
Then it seems we have a fair fight.
On uneven ground, Mr. Featherland. I'm not sure I'd stand on it for long if I were you.
That was candid.
Yeah, I got Shortwolf, well, it's not really a new game, but I got him Doom Eternal. So he's having fun playing that.
Yeah, I try to be
I
clear.
know it's not the new one, but...
Is everything all right between you and Natasha?
Yeah, you don't beat around the bush, do you? Understandable, I guess. Naturally, our relationship is stable and perfect. I'm the setting, she's the gemstone.
Oh, yeah?
If you know what
I
mean.
got the deluxe edition with the DLC for him. So that's what is playing in the background.
I rarely hear such poetry, but I understand exactly what you mean, Mr. Wessler.
So, you have your answer.
No recent friction?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yep.
It would make my job easier.
Probably because a newer game is out.
Yeah, it would only lead you astray. So be glad that I tell you no. No friction.
Ibn is quick-tempered, and I can use that to my advantage. I've confounded and softened him with my previous questions. Now it's time to be specific and ruthless.
Really?
The mob boss and the pussycat, eh? How did you even meet?
I really can't wait till that Hobbit Shire one comes out. I got it on my wish list on Steam.
Are you trying to piss me off, Corpora? So
Because
I
that game looks
accidentally let
cute.
some big secret slip out, huh?
A simple answer would work.
Yeah.
You know, Natasha, she's both connoisseur and muse. So, how was it? When was it exactly?
Oh, yeah, it's on Steam. They don't have, I think it's supposed to be out this year, June, I think? But it's definitely cute.
You don't remember? That's strange.
Ah, yeah. The Millions, of course. It was like another lifetime. It happened right here. Only this place was called the Millions back then. She was a dancer. Behind the scenes, I arranged opportunities for her on the big stage. Yeah, maybe she still doesn't know it was me. Then one day, I invited her for a drink with a promise that if she was willing to meet me, I'd buy the place for her.
I guess she was willing.
The next day, she had the club in her name.
Well, that is romantic.
Yeah, there are many kinds of romance, Birdman. There's cheap and there's expensive. You get what you can afford.
Do you live in the same house as Natasha?
Oh, you're really something. Natasha's a free woman, but mostly, yeah, at my place in Gold Town. But she has her own kind of a weekend house.
Oh, weekend house, huh?
How often does she use the weekend house?
Yeah, every other weekend, roughly.
I see.
So what's on
That's
your
very
on your
important
agenda to stream
information.
tonight?
Yeah, if you say so.
I need to get back into Pokemon again. I miss like just kind of chill playing that. Probably won't be like streaming that. I tried to do that in the past, but it didn't sit well with a lot of people watching. Oh, talking to Gavatron, asking what he's playing. I said I gotta get back into Pokemon again because I like the chill play of it, but I probably won't stream it.
So Natasha feels like she's in grave danger, yet she's still going out alone.
Yeah, I know what you're getting at, but I'm 100% sure of her loyalty. She's gone out very rarely since this started, and mostly in my company. Yeah, you know, I'm not sure if you do, but
Yeah.
in our social circles, banquets and dinners are frequent.
Yeah, the only ones I've played are the ones on like the Game Boy Color and the Game Boy Advance. Wait, did I? I thought I gave you a shout out. Did I not? I'm so sorry. Wait, I did give a shout out. What the heck? Hold on. We're back. Oh, nice. Something from NES or Super Nintendo. Sounds good. I don't know. Oh my god. No, following you. Oh my god. Those are my clips from YouTube, guys. Or should I say ours? He needs to add his clips in there too. Your YouTube channel, can't you do it from? You did? Oh, that sucks. You have some good ones though. Oh, we can make some more.
Illegal gambling nights.
You got me there. Yeah, you're right. Natasha is crazy about the roulette wheel.
Always putting it all on the red, right?
Yeah. I mean, there's... I wanted to get into, like, the newer stuff, because my sister and her husband, for one of their anniversaries, they got each other... It's, I Choose You Eevee, or whatever it was. And then, Pikachu, I think it was, like, Eevee or Pikachu or whatever. But, yeah. Like, darn, I wish I had the money for a
You're
Switch.
a real rotten bastard, Sonny. Although, yeah, always on the red. Yeah, right.
Yeah, Let's Go Eevee. Yeah, I think my sister has Let's Go Eevee, or my brother-in-law does.
So, can
I
we
used to
meet
watch
your
her
lady?
stream that.
I don't see why not. But first, please, listen to her sing. She's on soon.
Aw. Oh, what do we get? True Detective. We could go back and try the other one. We'll try. Trying very hard to change subject when it comes to the threats. He obviously knows more than he's willing to tell. Final thoughts. Huh. I know it's something that she got that came with a little Pokeball that you carry around with you, but... I know that's what it came with, because you would put the Pokeball on your hip, and then you would, like, move around, and then you gain levels when you're not playing. We're gonna retry.
Wessler is a tricky guy.
I'm gonna do some of the other ones.
How did you feel when you heard about
Honestly?
And
No,
Good.
thank you. Are we done?
Yeah.
no,
I'm sorry
I
to
miss
hear...
like Super Mario the party games. Those were fun.
You seem a very busy man. May I ask what you do?
It's,
Would you elaborate?
I gotta
Okay, yeah.
There are such.
Thank you. Now,
Okay. Russian secretive. Oh.
how are your alibis, Mr. Wessler?
I'm skipping through because we've already heard this, but I'm trying to go for like some other point kind of thing.
Am I a suspect?
No need.
That's,
Wessler.
Okay, so
Were there any similar incidents in Natasha's
really, I like Mario Party. I thought it was fun, but it's not fun by yourself.
past? I mean, threats, blackmail, enemies or insane fans, psychopath pianists, perhaps.
I don't know about enemies, but she's a celebrity. A star shining bright in Clawville's night sky. Do you understand? She gets endless fan mail. It could be anybody. I wouldn't overreact.
Natasha doesn't feel that way.
I've noticed.
Mm,
Do you think one of her fans is the culprit?
oh yeah, Smash was fun.
Someone
I think
who
that's why I
can't
like
take
Multiverse.
rejection, maybe.
I haven't played Multiverse in a long time now.
Why
Multiverse
not?
is pretty
It's quite
fun.
common.
It's a typical motive, indeed. Any ideas who it could be?
Yeah. Attorney General Hamtaro is obsessed with Natasha. But he's, more like the kiss on the hand, flowers bowing type. Throwing bricks through the window is not his style. I can't think of
Yeah, I
anybody
remember
else.
Smash Bros.
Or rather, I can think of
Oh,
everybody
are they
else.
really?
About half the
I mean,
city,
I haven't
actually.
played. I haven't been kind of like
I get it.
into wanting to play for a while.
The mob boss and the pussycat, eh? How did you even meet?
Huh? Are you trying to piss me off, Corpora, so I accidentally let some big secret slip out, huh?
A simple answer would work.
You know, Natasha,
Oh,
she's
we
both
got
connoisseur
ads.
and muse. So, how was it? When was it exactly?
I don't know. When was it exactly? So we gotta go talk to Natasha after this. I don't know if we're gonna finish this one tonight. It'll probably be tomorrow, and then we'll go into the other one. Alright. But when ads come back, then we'll get back to it. Oh man, that's what? Oh, there is a Dorito long. What? I want that. Dorito foot long at Subway? I probably could make my own. That looks so good though. Doritos Subway foot long. It's a sandwich made of Dorito chips. Oh man. I think I need to get some sub buns next time. For groceries, I think. That sounds good. Wait, is that? Oh, looking at the ads. Oh, what? Okay. Is that a new coffee? Wow, that's really cool. Oh my god. I like this. Nice coffee. A lot. There's some good. See, like they need to bring more good commercials. Like, of course, some of them make me hungry. Yeah. AI? Or it's an AI water heater. be back in a minute, guys. Oh, wait, did I even eat? No, I did not, actually. I did not eat today. I had a chocolate bar, and that is it. Alright, welcome back, guys. I saw some really yummy ads while we were waiting.
You don't remember? That's strange.
One for a new Subway Dorito sandwich. Oh, that looks so good.
Ah, yeah. The millions.
And then
of
some
course. It was
iced
like
coffee
another
machine.
lifetime. It happened right here. Only this place was called the Millions back then.
Okay, we already
I
know
guess
that.
she was willing.
The next day, she had the call.
Yeah.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, do you live in the... Yeah.
Do you live in the same house as Natasha?
Oh, you're really something. Natasha's a
Well, let me
free
know what
woman,
you
but
decide you're
mostly,
streaming tonight. I'm
at my
curious.
place in Gold Town. But she has
I
her
love
own
the...
kind
I
of a
mean, some
weekend
NES
house.
games were really, like, hard to beat.
How often does she use the weekend?
Like the Final
house?
Fantasy 1 on NES. Oh my gosh, that was difficult.
Yeah, every other weekend.
I see.
Okay.
If you say.
Alright, so Natasha feels like she's great danger.
So Natasha feels
Yeah, we already read
like
that
she's
one.
Yeah.
illegal gambling
What?
nights.
Oh gosh.
You got me there. Yeah, you're right. Natasha is.
Oh yeah, we already read that.
yeah.
Okay.
So,
I don't.
So I still got okay. Job. Excellent. How you would have done 10 years ago. Beware, Clawville, Sunny, Featherland, and the Chicken Police are back in action. Ooh, yes, Mega Man X. Really? I played the Mega Man RPG on PlayStation. I really liked that one. Back when, you know, you could rent games from Blockbuster, and there's only like franchise-owned Blockbusters around, and I think there's like maybe 3 of them. There might be more. All right, let's get this continued. So yeah, we did that. Like a friend of mine from high school, he was working at one with their parents. Maybe it was Mega Man Legends, maybe? I didn't get really far into it. All right, let's
thank
go.
you for your time. We'll be seeing you.
I have no doubt about that. Unfortunately.
Hey, we should grab a coffee or something, Olivia. You know, for old time's sake.
Pleasure to meet you, gentlemen. Goodbye.
Gosh.
Oh,
Please take a seat. The show's gonna start soon.
Now we get to see a show. Uh-oh. I like that dress, though. Oh no, he's memorized. Snap out of it, buddy. Oh, we don't get that.
Barber moon hangs in the sky. My man has left with a golden smile. This is so funny. You can kill me, honey. I'm already dead inside.
Yes.
My body is
I love
an
classic
empty
noir.
bottle. Come on, baby, just
Uh-oh.
Sonny.
Sonny? What happened, Sonny?
say Chloe's still lying in my bed, and it's dead.
that was, unique.
Oh, that is cute. Nobody has ever given me such a unique compliment before.
Forgive me, my name is Santino Featherland.
I thought so. You look more or less like I imagined.
More or less.
Sometimes less is more, Mr. Featherland.
Ahem. You were amazing, dear. As always.
Could you be my little furball and fetch me a cocktail?
But of course.
Ibn will be back soon. We'll have a few minutes to talk. Then he'll end the conversation and throw you both out.
With all due respect, ma'am, we're not that easy to get rid of. Doesn't matter who's trying, believe me.
Doesn't matter, he'll do it. That's why I'm telling you. I don't want a scene. My room's upstairs. Meet me there in 20 minutes. Come alone, Sonny. You'd be too conspicuous otherwise.
Hey,
I understand. You know, they call him Target Marty at the station.
I don't have time, Mr. Featherland.
Sure thing, Natasha. I'll come to your room. 3 knocks, a short pause, then another 3.
I'll be waiting. Go, before he comes back.
I knew she was trouble the first time I saw her. She wore danger like a perfume. It was simply part of her being, and it attracted me, like light attracts the moth people. I wanted to be the microphone as she whispers her melodies, or the pillow she rests her feet on while reading some cheap romance. I wanted to be her nightdress, barely touching, barely
Oh my gosh,
covering
dude.
her marble skin.
Calm down.
But I was a cop. And a lifetime wouldn't be enough to rid myself of what a woman like her hides under her makeup. Keep your distance, Sonny. Just keep your distance.
I think you're past that, Sonny. I think you are over that. We got clues. I've been trying very hard to change the subject when it comes to the threats, more than he's willing to tell us. Of course he is. Right, we got more on our lady here. He's a cat. Well, there's more than just species of cat you need. Why don't they have more? But whatever. Remarkable green eyes, and she definitely in trouble. So am I. Yeah, you very are in trouble. Crow. Olivia Blackwig. Special feature, unusually tall and slim for a crow. Mysterious. I'm sure she is. An escort. Find out whether there's anything other than a working relationship between Miss Crow and Mr. Rat. Could prove valuable. I'm sure it could. Quite strange, and he hesitated when I mentioned how he met Natasha. Be interesting to hear the story from another point of view. Busy with some kind of meat substitute business. That's what he and his assistant told us anyway. Yeah, he is the species Radith. Radith? Good-looking, pragmatic, and looking gangster. There he is. Go back to our people tab. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What's his status right now? Still the new guy. Living legend, living legend. So we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good, I think. Oh gosh.
Gee, that is a unique picture, and kind of daring. I admit I've never seen anything quite like it before.
Yes, I admit it's a little daring. I keep it. It evokes good memories. A precious old friend of mine. A most wonderful artist.
I'm sure.
He's got an eye, that's for sure, considering his model.
Was that supposed to be some kind of compliment?
I don't know. I don't compliment often. Not on purpose, anyway.
Oh, you're funny.
This woman's aware of her charm, and she knows how to use it. A rare and dangerous combination. This woman...
Okay, just making sure, because there's an achievement. Making sure you check everything. Chandelier.
You got a beautiful place here, Natasha. A peaceful little island on the ocean of madness, with very classy furniture.
Ibn likes me surrounded by elegant things, you know?
You're an elegant thing yourself, sweetheart.
Oh, that's charming. Thank you, detective.
Light is the brother of darkness.
More like its lover, don't you think? Anyway, I thought I hired a detective, not a poet.
I'm not a poet, Natasha. Just a fool.
Oh, what an act.
Light.
More
Okay, we
I'm
heard
not-
that.
Oh,
What else can we look at while we're in here? There's a mirror.
I bet you spend a lot of your time staring into the mirror. Do you even recognize yourself?
maybe you were trying to be rude, but, you know, that's a very good question.
I was just trying to be rude.
Oh, really? Well, then I'm sorry.
Don't mention it.
Wow, don't be rude.
So this
lady.
is where the magic happens, right? The big transformation.
Every woman needs a little magic, and every man needs some illusion.
You're right there, Angel. So this is where the...
Okay.
You're right.
What else can we look at before we talk to Natasha? We looked at everything. I mean, there's the exit, but we don't need that.
This woman's aware of her charm, and she knows how to use it. A rare and dangerous combination. This woman...
Okay, yeah.
How do you like your bourbon, Mr. Featherland?
In a glass. But thanks, I had a couple before I came. I feel like this may be a long night.
I hope it doesn't bother you if I have one myself.
I get offended if women don't drink in my company.
Oh, you are a funny guy.
So I've been told. Anyway, lovely room.
Yes. Look, Mr. Featherland.
It's sunny. Saves us a lot of time.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, it does have a long name.
Sonny.
So, why am I here?
You know, men tend to babble in my presence.
It must be exhausting.
It is. But you're not the type to beat around the bush.
Is it too banal if I tell you it's an occupational hazard?
Terribly.
So can I start the unpleasant questions?
I've asked you here so you can do what you do best.
Really? I thought you asked because you wanted me to investigate for you. But if you'd rather be drinking...
You do have a sense of humor. How reassuring.
Only if I'm a bit hungover. That's usually quite common.
Oh, please drop the act about being the alcoholic, heartbroken ex-cop, Sonny. It would undoubtedly suit you, but I've seen you scanning my room. From the second you set foot in here, you started working, and everything I say gets sorted in your brain. Am I right?
That's a bit of an exaggeration, but yeah, it's something like that.
Well then, Sonny, come at me.
Oh, that's something I don't hear often. With pleasure.
I don't think she...
This woman's a... Seriously, how did you find me? Not even my boss knows where I live.
Although I didn't include Ibn in my little private mission, some of his resources were still available to me.
Yeah, let me guess. There's someone at the station working for him.
Someone? You're so cute when you're playing naive.
Have you ever had dealings with the police?
Not in this city.
And otherwise?
Does it really matter, Mr. Featherland?
Maybe it does. More than a little.
I'm afraid you'll have to unravel that thread yourself. But you will find nothing but a dead end.
Do this.
Natasha is a confident woman. I can exploit that. But I must be careful. Every part of her oozes danger.
Let's see what we need to talk to her about. Oh. Oh no. Hold on a minute. I can't go back from this, can I? Shoot.
Natasha is a...
Crap, I can't do that. Okay, good. Let's see. Rush through. Alright. Sorry guys, I just want to make sure I'm getting all the stuff.
That was a remarkable performance.
I'm glad you enjoyed
Yeah.
it.
Do you perform here frequently? You're also the owner, if I'm not mistaken.
Sadly, I don't have the time, but the stage still calls my name, and I perform just a few times a year, and always with a new song.
So that was all the excitement.
I have many admirers, if that's what you mean. Yeah.
The place is very elegant, and so's your room.
Why, thank you.
I kind of feel like I'm in a museum.
Well, that depends on the kind of museum.
The kind with nice things.
Oh, I can do art, so not.
Oh.
Okay.
Suspiciously nice things. Just like you.
Do you think I'm suspicious?
We'll see about that.
Try me.
Are you? Yes, I will.
Do you think one of your admirers might be behind the threats?
Those who admire me usually
Boris
idolize me.
Natasha.
No, I don't think it's one of them.
You know, the soul of an animal is extremely complicated. Sometimes all it takes is a bad look or some small rejection to turn admiration into hate.
That's a stillborn theory. No one hates me if they once loved me, Mr. Detective.
No, I don't know about
I
that.
see. Do you have any material evidence concerning the threats?
You may think I'm irresponsible.
I also have all the
but
Mafia games
I
too,
didn't
unless
keep
there's like a
any
newer
of
one.
it. I simply couldn't bear to look at them.
Didn't you think maybe the police would need it?
I didn't think I needed the police. Moreover, do you think
Oh,
the
they didn't age well,
girlfriend of Ibn Wessler could ever turn to the cops?
I see. So, what about
Are they
me?
very
How do I
racial
come into the
or?
picture?
It sounds ridiculous.
Oh, I thought
but
you meant like.
you're my last hope.
That does sound ridiculous, but I accept.
I have remastered
My
of 1, 2, and
ego
3
and,
too. I have the
old
regular
habits.
remastered.
You can't do anything else, can you?
Something
I'll do
like
that maybe someday.
A leopard can't change its spots. Deep behind the diamond skin lies the truth. It doesn't matter how hard Natasha's trying to hide it. She's scared. Now I must concentrate to finally find out what I want to know.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, we want to make sure we get that. I didn't even see that. Hmm.
What was in those threats, exactly?
The message itself is not a threat. It's just a word.
But a word again and again is threatening.
Exactly.
So,
You really don't have any idea which word could be used for a woman like me?
I guess I do. Yes, I think I know what it could be.
Whore.
Oh, wow.
Cat got your tongue? Am I right? You heard it. I said what you were thinking. And yes, that was in the message.
Well, I was thinking maybe
That
something
was
else, but
printed
wow.
on the paper and painted on my wall in giant red letters.
Well, thank you for your honesty.
Well, I mean,
What about Fillmore? Is he here because of you?
Mr. Lowe helped me before, and yes, he was the first I approached.
You've managed to curb my enthusiasm a little.
Doesn't keeping 2 irons in the fire give me a better chance? But you don't have to worry. He didn't find anything. And he's not interested anymore, no matter how much I offer to pay him.
Why?
You'll have to ask him.
I think I'll do that. A dark shadow from the past. An ex-lover. A husband, maybe.
I'm surprised you asked that just now.
Well, I have my habits. Some call my methods peculiar.
What a curious way to put it.
I'm a curious kind of fellow. So?
I've never been married, and I don't really have any serious relationship before Hobart.
A more dangerous, not serious relationship, maybe?
I've never been with anyone long enough for them to hate me.
Love is just another face of hate.
So is hate a face of love, then?
I guess. Were you on the run?
No, Mr. Featherland. I came to Clawville with a clean slate, and I'd like to believe it will stay that way.
You mean as the girlfriend of Ibn Wessler, the biggest mob boss in Clawville? Yeah, good luck with that. Natasha is a mysterious woman, but I must gouge out at least one of her secrets. Enough games. It's time to know why I'm here. Let's stop beating about the bush. How do you know Molly?
I'm prepared for that question, but it's still not easy.
You knew very well that if you threw in the name of my wife, I'd come to you no matter how vague and suspicious the case was. I just want to know if you're simply a manipulator or you're really that desperate.
I really know her. I'm not lying.
Oh, really? How? Were you a nurse, too? Forgive me, but I don't think so.
Don't be rude and so cynical, Sonny.
I'm sorry, but that's me when feline claws are at my throat.
Molly is an old and good friend of mine. She has nothing to do with this, but I knew that if I didn't mention it to you, you wouldn't have come.
Yeah, Natasha, you're right there.
I knew you were a decent fowl, that you would help me. That's what you're famous for.
Don't go there. Flattery doesn't work.
Look, forgive me. I shouldn't have brought your wife into this.
You're right, you shouldn't have. But to be honest, I don't think she's my wife anymore. On paper she is, but I haven't seen her in years.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Really?
Well,
I did. I knew. I checked you out before I sent Deborah.
Cluck me. This case is getting more and more intriguing.
I like your dress.
You played me from the start, didn't you?
It wasn't my intention.
I'm an old cock, Natasha. I've played too many of these games, and I've been on the losing side often enough.
So, you're going to walk away?
You're damn right. I don't know if it's worth it for me.
Look, Sonny, money's not an issue.
Oh yeah, your fawn had already mentioned that. But unfortunately, it'll be hard to spend all that dough when I'm dead.
Dead? Don't even say that.
Do you have a gun?
Me?
Of course you, Natasha. Do you have it on you?
Not at the moment.
Well, let me give you some advice. Keep it with you, always. Maybe in your purse.
You don't think they, whoever they are, would hurt me?
Don't be naive, Natasha.
You're right. I'll keep it with me.
I don't want to scare you, but 2 cops snooping around can mess something like this up, even if it's just 2 roosters.
He's a
You
chick,
keep
whatever.
snooping? Thank you, Sonny.
Maybe you're getting yourself into even deeper trouble with me. Thank me when this is all over.
Focus accuracy? The threatening word and... Oh, because I didn't pick the other option. Okay. But say a lot regardless. Picking police back in action. Still a bit worried, but untarnished. Good work. me go back because
Natasha is a...
I need to do that.
That was a remark.
I'm glad
Do you perform?
said I have many.
The play...
Yeah, we already did this already, but I want to
Suspicious of you.
get the points for the other
Try.
thing.
Do you think... Yeah. Ah. Do you have any...
You-
Didn't... I see.
It's
That does sound...
you got
Something like that. Deep behind the... What was in...
The-
But a...
ex.
So,
You really don't have in
I guess I...
whore. Cat got
Well,
I want to get it for all the questions.
no one's ever seen the culprit? Not even a shadow?
That's one of the most curious things. Ibn has men everywhere. Literally, my shadows, ghosts in every alley. But no one saw anything.
One of them could be the culprit.
Ibn pays his animals well, and he's the most dangerous man in the city. A combination that nullifies your theory, I believe.
Maybe, ma'am. Love is capable...
What poetry? Did you ever think about writing a book? Maybe that's the point. I would read about you. Not like the chicken police Pulp Fiction. Like everyone else in the city.
Oh, great.
I think it's flattering, even as badly written tales of heroes in the gutter.
You enjoy it?
Oh, just a little, Sonny.
Oh, I'm
Just a
sure she
little.
does more than just a little.
A dark
I'm
shadow.
what a curious.
I'm a
I've never.
A more dangerous, not serious relationship, maybe?
No, we're not gonna do that.
I've never.
I don't want to mess up
No,
my
You mean as
points.
the girl... Let's stop.
I'm
You-
I
Oh.
don't be.
I'm sorry.
Molly,
Yeah, Nat.
I knew you. Look,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Alright, we already
Fuck
been
me.
through this already.
You played me.
Look, son.
Oh,
They,
do you?
me?
Of course you, Nat.
Not you. You don't think they?
Don't be...
You're right.
I don't want to scare you.
You'll keep.
Maybe you're getting yourself...
Alright. I should no? Oh, okay. Living legend. Questions asked 9? Yeah, mm-hmm.
Just one more thing, Sonny.
Nat.
Please come to 37 Rochester Street in Flower Town tonight. I'd like to show you something that could be of a great help in your investigation.
I was afraid this was coming. Why there? Why not here and now?
It's something I keep hidden there. I won't take the risk of Ibn or one of his men seeing it.
Isn't Ibn too dangerous to keep secrets from?
Sonny, a woman is naked without her secrets. I knew you would understand.
Oh yeah, I understand everything. So, when do we meet? The night is almost over.
I'll be there in an hour. Don't be early, and don't be too late.
Look, Natasha, you know,
Please, this is very important to me.
sure, I get it. I'll be there.
Thank you.
Until later, Natasha.
Goodbye, Sonny.
Wait, I need your book. There we go. 7th rule of predation? I need to ask her some other questions now.
Why did you name it the Tsar Club when you took over? It was the Millions before.
Maybe you can
Nice.
guess
Ah,
my
nice,
origins from
okay.
my name and my
Well,
accent.
have fun.
I come from the eastern Tsardom of Slavonia. We are quite respectful of our leaders.
You feel that's not the case here in Clawville?
Here? No. Absolutely not, Mr. Featherland. Many here don't even know the name of their king. To them, he's only the Fox King. It's quite disrespectful and rude.
There's some truth to that.
Where I'm from, we choose our leaders ourselves. And whatever they do later, we proudly stand by our decision.
So that's why the name, in respect to your country.
Don't take me for so sentimental. it's only partly the reason. We lived there until I was 14. Then we had to flee. It doesn't matter why. In the end, I was the only one who made it to Clawville. So the name isn't because of nostalgia or respect. More like a reminder.
So, why Deborah?
I could not seek you out in person. It was risky even to send Debbie.
It's too late now. Mr. Wessler is aware of my little investigation.
I'm sorry I got her mixed up in this. She's a lovely girl.
She looked like one. So, who's this Olivia bird?
I know well what you're curious about. You want to know if she's sleeping with Ibn.
The thought may have crossed my mind.
You men. But guess what? Maybe she does.
You don't care?
As long as he loves me, I don't.
Well, that's your business. What do you know about her?
She's not the one threatening me. You can be sure of that. I know that was your next thought. The lovesick assistant is jealous of the boss's girlfriend and wants to flick her out of the picture. It would even stand up, but Olivia doesn't have feelings. If she let Ibn sleep with her, it's because she does what he says, nothing more.
That was so honest and raw, I'm inclined to believe it. So this message...
I'm sorry I had to upset you, Sonny, but if I didn't take that step, would we be talking here right now?
Well, probably I'd be dead drunk and counting sheepmen in my dreams.
I'm good for you, you see?
Yeah, you're a real angel. Why just me? What's wrong with my partner?
Nothing in the world. I just like to be discreet. I wanted to talk to you in private because of Molly.
Thank you for your discretion. It means a lot.
Don't mention it.
May I be brash?
It's New Year's Eve. Everything goes tonight.
Ibn, do you love him?
In my own way? Yes, I do.
Whatever that means.
You can't understand this, Sonny. There
Oh,
are
we
women
will.
who
You too.
can't actually love. Not like they're supposed to. But that doesn't mean they don't love however they can.
That's not a real answer, is it?
If you only accept yes or no, then yes, I love him.
Do you have a light, Natasha?
I'm sorry. I've never smoked.
I don't believe that.
Really? That's very uncommon in your line of work.
It was uncommon in all my previous lines of work too. But I promise the next time we meet, I'll bring you a box of matches.
I might take you up on that.
No trouble at all.
Do you have a...
I'm
Okay.
This woman's a...
So she... Oh wow, a lot of information here. Codex. In the bleak world of proud Denoans, mostly inhabited by predators and big cats. The situation between Clawville and Stoen is quite tense and delicate for both historical and commercial reasons. Stoen Zardum was the biggest loser of the meat war, but most animals have been considering them a potential trigger of the second meat war. The biggest threat looming over the modern world. New guy still. 30 questions. Given it's unlocked. There's still more to do. Gosh is a mysterious woman indeed, and seems dangerous too. She's undoubtedly in a serious trouble. Is she the source of the problem, or is someone else? Northern Stoen, where her family had to flee later when Natasha reached the city of Clawville, already an orphan. It's terrible. Sebastian Fillmore has also used to work for Natasha, but he got out of the case before the ground got too hot. Piece of evidence, as a good PI would do, which could be very useful to us. We gotta go meet him and talk to him. And this lady here. Natasha, Olivia is perfectly devoid of emotion, which precludes her from standing behind the threats. That doesn't mean she's not Vince's lover. Okay, we got a lot of stuff. Trying very hard to change. Okay, yeah. See. Afraid and her fear is genuine, but she isn't telling me everything regardless, and I don't like it. Asha has invited me to her weekend house to show me something in other situation. I would be glad about it, but in this case I'm worried. Rather, the threatening word in the messages sent to Natasha is simply brief. It says a lot regardless, and it's been read. That it is. So I guess we're done here. Okay. What do we got now, too? Oh, that's all you're gonna say is, okay, whatever.
Well,
Weren't you supposed to be waiting in the car?
I was bored to tears, Sonny. I also thought maybe something happened to you. Well, who knows? You're such a fragile little thing.
Hey, welcome
I'm
in.
too old for this, Marty.
Then next time, leave the dangerous predators to me.
I didn't mean that, Marty. I meant you.
Oh.
Thanks for the shout out. What in the Duff Fried Chicken this game? It's animals running a business in the big world of noir. Yeah, I'm sure. Wait, can we talk to her? Or would she not talk to us?
Oh, it's you. How can I help you, gentlemen?
Look, we really don't want to dig into your personal life, but
But what exactly is my relationship with Mr. Wessler? And how close am I to him?
you don't beat around the bush, ma'am.
Well, actually, I remember.
I don't have time to chit-chat, Mr. Featherland. So yes, I'm not one to beat around the bush. And no, I'm not sleeping with Mr. Wessler.
Well, thanks for the quick and straight answer.
Anything else?
Look, Olivia, you know, last time...
Please, Marty, there's no need.
Yes, there is. I know I wasn't a gentleman, and I know I should have called you, but I was young and...
You don't have to explain. I wasn't waiting long for your call. I forgot about it fast.
That's good to hear, I suppose.
I'm sorry we disturbed you.
Not at all. Have a nice evening, gentlemen.
Like, one of her nails is kind
I'm
of
sorry we did.
Not at all.
Wessler's secretary.
Olivia Blackwig. You think she knows anything useful?
It's
Animal's
worth a
head,
try,
but the rest
Marty,
of the
but
body
let
is
me
human.
do the
Yeah, it's
talking.
weird.
She's not very fond of you.
What can I say? You know, back in the day, I flew from tree to tree. I was a free bird. Maybe I was playing her a bit.
If I'm not mistaken, Natasha has a weekend house in Flowerville.
Yeah, that's
There's
right.
a second
Can
game
you
to this.
tell me
I have
anything about
that
it?
too.
I've
I'll
never
play
been
that
there.
when this one's over.
Allegedly, it's beautiful. Elegant and luxurious. Just like Natasha herself.
What's your relationship with Miss Natasha Kutsenko?
We've talked a bit. That's all.
There's no tension between you? You know, the pretty secretary.
Well, thank you for your compliment, Mr. Featherland. No, no tension. Natasha's an intelligent woman. I respect her.
Is that mutual?
That I can't tell. You know, Ibn's not as ferocious as you'd think. On the contrary, he's become very different recently.
A lot of
I
people are
heard.
saying that.
Don't you find that weird? A sudden change of heart?
Sometimes an animal just has enough. Fed up and wants a change.
It can
I
protect
deeply respect
Yeah.
that.
Well,
Man, I
thank
haven't
you
had
for your
Popeyes in a
honesty,
while.
ma'am. Do you come here often, Olivia?
No, not really.
Well, okay. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I know, man. That sounds so good right now.
I'm sorry.
Not at all.
What a lovely kitten. Excuse me, pal. My name is Santino Featherland.
Eh? Gabriel, what do you want? Chickens.
Do you happen to know where Mr. Wessler went?
Do you take me for a fool? Get out of here while I'm in a good mood, birds.
Okay. Thanks, big boy.
Well then.
Listen, pal. Maybe if,
Did I stutter, chicken? Get lost.
Yeah, Gabriel is not happy talking to you.
Listen, pal.
Did I stutter?
Get lost. Yeah, you get lost too. Hmm.
Creepy little squirrel girl.
Okay, I thought maybe something might have changed, but I guess not.
Isn't that Fillmore standing over there?
Ah, you're right. That time to say.
Yeah, okay.
So, have you talked to Natasha?
In fact, yes. She was, kind of mysterious.
I bet she was. You know, I've never abandoned a case before. Not voluntarily, anyway. But that woman...
You're, too old for this shit, huh?
As you say, pal.
That's exactly how I felt, too.
Before you leave, take this and examine it closely.
What is it?
The reason I've decided all of this is not worth it for me.
Wow, that sounds encouraging.
Take care of yourselves, guys. This case, maybe it goes deeper than you'd think.
Oh, that makes my feathers stand on end.
Ah, old croakers. You're safe while I'm here. Okay, I didn't say anything.
Alright, let's ask our buddy more stuff.
Take care of yourself, old bird.
You're one to talk.
You're both old birds. Leave it alone.
Who is this woman anyway? She's like Ibn's shadow. Nobody knows anything about her.
I don't know if she has anything to do with the case, but it's worth keeping an eye on her anyway.
More women, more trouble.
You already fantasizing?
Even the sight of young women make me tired. Anyway, most people say she's the rat's lover too. But next to Natasha, I doubt he'd want her. Anyway, Pussycat would have already torn her to shreds.
Could be. So, Natasha invited us to her weekend house.
That's either very good news or very bad news.
50%. That's not that bad, is it?
No.
That's an admirable attitude.
Yeah.
Attitude, yeah.
Gotta look at it
he's
half,
got
you
that.
know, half full,
Most of the
you know?
time, I think that's all he's got.
Hey,
Wonderful girl. Either I'm gonna kill her or I'm beginning to like her.
That's funny. I swear I've heard that before.
Huh, to be honest, me too. The truth is, Ibn's a dirty bastard, but he's likable. It must be his charisma that snared Natasha.
Maybe there's more to it than simple wild love.
Who knows? Animals commit the dirtiest of deeds for wild love.
You've got a point.
Let's look at our stuff here. Keep new stuff. After Chauvin left this bar club suspiciously fast. I already dated Olivia for a short period of time. That's it. I don't want to know more about this. I don't want to know anymore. We got more here? Oh. Got a Lynx. The Grinders. Special feature, quiet and deadly. He's most likely Yoda. Because most likely Wessler's goon. course, because he's a mob boss. Of course. We'll look at the list of names, more than likely.
We stepped into it, didn't we?
Oh,
We stepped...
I want to see what the list
Of
of
all that's furry, what kind of a list is this?
Exactly. I have no idea, but I don't even want to find out.
Those names, all top dogs. Maybe they play cards together.
Oh no.
Sure, that's very
Are
likely.
they trying to get rid of the
Anyway,
cops?
I pried this list out of a dead man's hand. Somebody dropped him outside the forest, a few miles from the Wessler residence.
I should have known she was keeping secrets.
Keeping secrets? She's the secret herself.
Thanks, Filmar. This could be important.
Don't thank me. Maybe I've just signed your death warrant.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Oh, shut up, Marty. Take care of yourself.
Anything else here? Strange list of names.
We stepped into it, didn't we?
That's an understatement.
Belong to the...
It's only...
Don't even go there, Marty.
Yeah, all right.
Hold on. What? Oh. Well, look at that.
We stepped into it, didn't we?
That's an understatement. All of these names...
Belong to the upper crust. Yeah, I noticed.
It's only some sex cult, if you're lucky.
Oh, God.
Don't even go there, Marty.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, so I think we're good. So let's look at some other stuff here. Places. Tasha Katsuko's weekend house stands in the cleanest and most separated quarter of Cityville. Curious about what she's hiding there. Yeah, Marty's a weird kind of chicken. And he's married too. Which is like, dude. Possible names have something to do with Natasha, and that's with the threats too. Get our clues again. I recognize a few names on the list. Fillmore shoved into my hand. Them belong to the respected elite of Clawville. It would be a wedding, could be a wedding roster, but I doubt that's the case. I don't know. Kind of an interesting way to look about it. Alright. Okay, so now we want to go to some places again. Hot, fresh, spicy. Oh man, a new fresh, hot, spicy chicken. Oh man, that sounds good. Alright, we gotta go some places before. Go to new places. Gotta go this one for murders.
I don't know, Sonny. What exactly are we doing here?
Let's hope we can learn something about Natasha and Ibn by sniffing around before we visit that weekend house in Flowerville.
Learn something from Phyllis and Roy's.
Well, I wasn't exactly thinking about them.
Yeah, figures.
How's it going tonight, boys?
Uneventful so far, Sonny. But now that you're rolling together again, I suppose we'll have some excitement to look forward to.
What do you mean?
Are you kidding? Last time you shot up a theater, and, if I remember correctly, each other.
That was a complicated evening.
Aye, sure. Complicated.
Do you want to hear some juicy gossip, boys?
Always.
Deputy Malloy got so drunk, he fell asleep on the toilet. It took them an hour to find him.
What?
Stupid oaf. So that's why Blood Boil was here.
Yeah, aye, and he's in a
Nice.
pretty sore mood because he had to come in on New Year's Eve.
Just our luck.
No. Your luck is that he's too busy to care about you two lovers right now.
Right now.
Ah, yeah.
Well, keep up the good work, boys.
Or this hanging around thing you do.
Thanks, chickens.
Well, keep up the...
Or thanks.
Are those two gonna stand out here all night long?
I don't know, but I wouldn't put it past them. They're operating by some incomprehensible logic, at least for simple birds like us.
I wish we had the smarts to understand.
Maybe one day, Marty. Maybe one day.
Posters, entrances.
Do you remember our old squad car?
That ended up in a swamp? Huh. I could never get over that. It was the best partner I ever had.
That's, good to know, boss.
Truth hurts, pal.
Never mind. I'll live with it. What was its name? The old car, I mean. Bessie? Nessa?
Tessa. You know, like my daughter.
I knew your daughter's Tessa, but... wait. Did you name your daughter after our old car?
Why? What's wrong with that?
Oh my god, no.
Damn. Even this car reminds me of Tessa.
Give me a break, man. Why would you call a car after your kid?
That wasn't us, right?
Not that one, Marty.
Honestly, sometimes I find it difficult to keep track of all the places we wrecked during our 10 years together.
Just 9, Marty. 9. Have you ever fired a Tommy gun, Marty?
You mean
Tommy guns
today?
are awesome.
You're right. Stupid question. This was the last message of the Castilla clan before Blood Boil had them all put away for good.
Got some other stuff while we're out here. We're going
Honor, strength, and unity.
Pigs, ruffians, and vigilantes.
Honor, strength.
Pigs?
Okay, looked at that.
Why aren't we on this poster next to Blood Boil?
Because he hates us, Marty.
Oh, yeah, right.
You're not top
You would have
dogs.
looked kind of great on that poster.
Hey, thanks.
You would have looked...
Hey.
Oh, that's nice of him to say that. What else can we look at while we're out here? Bullet holes. We go in here again.
Miss Jardine, one of the 7 female officers of the Clawville
Wow,
PD.
one of the 7, nice.
Miss Jardine, one of...
Okay.
Officer Barkman, unwavering cop and a slavering beast. Officer Bark...
Blood Boil's in there, and I don't want to run into him.
I wholeheartedly agree, partner. Let's avoid the whole office section as much as possible. Blood Boil's in there somewhere. It's best to avoid him before he finds some reason to lock us in.
You took the words out of my beak, boss.
Blood Boil's in there.
You took the...
Officer Bark...
Okay.
Why is it always a lion? Lions are lazy, dull, good-for-nothing creatures.
Hey, stop talking like that. It's disrespectful.
Why? Aren't I right?
Not every lion's the same. Just like not every rooster's an asshole like you.
You got me.
Sometimes I think everything would be so much better if cops didn't have guns.
That's almost surreal coming from you, Marty.
Yeah, Marty, don't you like
get
your
me
guns?
wrong. I love guns. I became a cop because of guns. But sometimes I feel if we didn't have guns, criminals wouldn't have them either.
But
The
you still use
chicken or the
something else.
egg, huh? Unfortunately, I don't agree with you. If you point flowers instead of a gun at a total nutcase, he's still gonna shoot you.
What if you didn't have guns invented?
I can't even remember why I became a cop. I can't even...
Okay, same nice.
Don't drink that shit, Marty. It's bad for you.
Sonny, you're bad for my health.
There's, what's her name? Machine, Bosco, Crest.
Did you know there's a theory that the Foundation War was a hoax? That the reptiles deliberately kept in the background, but in reality, they're the ones controlling the city from the underground
reptiles,
even
theory
now.
again. Oh my
What?
gosh, even
Where
for
did you
the
hear that?
animals?
I've never heard such cheap shit before.
I read it in Tomorrow's Word. That's a pretty prestigious newspaper.
I wouldn't use that trash to wipe my cloaca, Marty. It'll rot your brain.
Well, at least I read something other than the labels on liquor bottles.
He's got a point.
Hey, that was a bit below the belt.
Yep, but true.
You got me.
Yeah,
It's a very beautiful crest.
Yeah, it is. Just like the city. From afar, at least.
Oh, we got, hold on, guys. So we're here because we have limited locations we can go to. We'll have a bit. Let's say get it done, but we'll get closer.
It's a very beautiful crest.
Yeah, it is.
That's smart. Anybody in the shooting range? Them again.
Don't forget to keep your gun clean, Marty.
Hey, I take them all apart every day, clean and oil them, if you want to know.
I didn't want to know.
No use crying over spilt milk. Which one of them was first, peace or guns?
You mean, why did the chicken cross the road?
I don't know. Which one of them was first?
You mean...
Let's see what we got in here.
You sure we won't need Layla?
You call this monster Layla?
She's not a monster, Sonny. If you know how to treat her right, she's a real ballerina.
Uh-huh. I believe you, pal, but we're not taking her.
Oh.
Welcome back, guys.
And what if...
No, Marty. There's no way in hell we're taking a Tommy gun with us.
Ugh, all right.
I believe this piece is forbidden. Cops can't use it, but this is Marty's personal collection, so it doesn't matter. At least nobody has ever complained. You seem unsure.
Really? Yeah, I think I'm just tired. You know, Laura and I have been fighting recently, and I've been sleeping on the couch.
Yeah? Well, it shows.
Thanks. You always know how to cheer someone up.
Laura didn't throw you out, did she?
No, nothing like that. It's, just a little unrest.
Uh-huh. I see. Marty looks kind of run down today, but he's still in better shape than I am. It may not be a good time to say this, but I've got a bad feeling about tonight.
You could have told me about that sooner, Sonny.
You can still turn back. Stay here and keep wasting ammo.
Like hell. Whatever insane shit's waiting for us, it's way better than dying of boredom.
Well, I'm sure we won't be bored.
I hope not.
I don't know.
Don't you want to practice a little? You must be all rusty after such a long hiatus.
If you want to know, I sometimes practice at the Empty Hotel.
Leslie lets you shoot up the place.
Lewis. And no, he doesn't. But there's a room that one of the guerrillas of the Castilla clan had totally trashed. He won't notice one or two holes.
Ah, clever. Shall we go, or do you want to stay and shoot a bit?
I don't know. But don't worry, we'll soon be on our way.
Whatever you want, Boss Bird.
Okay. Want to make sure there's nothing else to talk about. The Bonding War. Great war between the Lions and the Swamp clans that finally decided Clawville's fate and raised the city. The Alliance. Among the great powers. This marks the beginning of Clawville's time, meaning it occurred exactly... Something happened in 1942. Maybe this is kind of 142 years ago. No, we've already done the shooting practice and the shooting range and all that. I'll make sure we're not, like, missing anything else. The office. Let's talk to Monica again.
Do you remember Monica ever going on holiday?
Honestly, I can't recall.
Sometimes I can't decide if it's admirable or if I feel sorry for her.
Maybe a bit of both. But is it selfish to say I'd be hurt if one day I didn't find her here?
Yeah, I feel the same.
That's all right then. You know, if there's anyone who knows anything about anything, it's gonna be her.
Kinda long-winded, but I agree.
You know, if they're
Yeah.
kinda...
So soon? That was fast. Almost a record.
Sorry, Mon. We're just here for a little, info.
When are you not here for that, boys? How about wish me a happy birthday for a change?
Oh, is it your birthday?
What? Is it your birthday today?
Of course not. Don't
Oh,
be
wow.
silly, Marty. You know exactly when it is. We've talked about it a dozen times.
Yeah, of course I know.
Yeah.
So, could you help us with this and that?
Of course, boys, but be quick about it. I'm in over my head with paperwork and blood boils breathing down my neck.
We'll be quick like a hurricane.
You're very lucky, boys. You just missed the boss by 3 minutes. Right now, he's trying to get Malloy out of the toilet.
Oh no, not the
Still
buffalo.
can't hold his liquor, huh?
Neither on or off duty. But today, he is sloshed.
Well, he's a water buffalo, isn't he? He knows how to swim.
No, Sonny, just a buffalo. The two are totally different things.
Listen, doll, we have some questions.
Make it quick, boys. I'm busy.
See if we can.
Listen, doll,
Make it...
Okay. Talk to her about the question.
do we have a file on a woman called Olivia Blackwig? She's currently working as Ibn Wessler's assistant.
We don't have a file on her, but there are a few Blackwigs that could be related to her. Mountain Goat, Crow, or Cayman.
Crow, around 30 to 35. A very pretty socialite.
Maybe we have a catch then. Theodore Blackwig was a rather influential banker until he went bankrupt. He died a few years back, but his daughter could have ended up in the same social circles as Ibn.
And since they lost their money, she took a job as his assistant.
Yeah, it would fit the picture. But it's a big city, Sonny. There may be more than one Crow family with a Blackwig name living here.
Thanks, Mon.
I'm glad I could help, boys, as always. If it doesn't take a lot of my time, that is.
We know, we know. We're not even here anymore. We saw a pretty good show at the Czar
Wait,
Club tonight.
who are you?
Good
What do
for
mean,
you,
who
I guess.
Am I?
Natasha?
Natasha. She performed a new song.
What are you
She
talking
also
about?
sang
Brian?
about why she called us there. Or rather, me.
And?
That's confidential, Dollface. Anyway,
You're
I
so
can't
weird.
help wondering about that woman. Her past is a mystery, and I couldn't draw much out of her in person either.
Women like her always have something to hide, Sonny. I think that's exactly what makes men fall head over heels for them.
I know another broad who's all mysterious.
Oh yeah? What's her name? I'll look her up if we have a file on her.
Marty, shut up.
Oh, you mean me, right?
All mysterious, full of secrets, and grace.
I didn't even hear that, Marty.
Get yourself in trouble, Marty.
Listen, Mon, a reliable old friend shoved this into my hand. Could you take a quick glance at it?
Quite an imposing list. What could those numbers mean? It could be a date even, but no, this is something else.
That's what we were thinking too, and we got nowhere. But you see a lot of documents. So, is there anything familiar about this?
Unfortunately not, boys. The names are imposing indeed, but based on this, it could be almost anything. The richest of the rich get together on all kinds of excuses.
It must be a secret cult.
It could be, of course, but also anything else. I'm sorry I couldn't help you more.
Ah, don't mention it, Mon. Thanks for your time.
Or, wait a minute. There is something.
Now, stop teasing us, Mon.
I'm sure you've noticed that all the names in the list are men, right?
Yeah.
You too.
Of course, we
I'll give you a
noticed.
shout out here just as soon as this
Thanks for the
conversation here's
observation,
over.
Monica.
But yeah,
Don't
you get
mention
yourself some sleep.
I'm just a receptionist.
Yeah, she's just the receptionist. No, darn it, I'm gonna ask her about Hobart.
Guess who we met today in person, Mon?
King Hector III?
Even better, the one who commands the king.
Wait a minute. Hobart Wessler?
Damn right. Hobart Ibn Wessler in the flesh.
Wow. And you're still alive. That's quite an accomplishment.
But seriously, have you heard that he wants to get out of the black market business? Allegedly, he's trying to clear his name with some kind of new meat substitute.
His name's gonna be rather difficult to clear.
It's a heroic and impossible venture.
I haven't heard about it, but it's an interesting addition to what I know.
Which is?
Ibn's been acting very strange lately, and he left most of his business dealings to one of his goons, Mickey. Also known as the Butcher, the Mongrel, and the Slayer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we once had the pleasure of meeting him.
That's all I know, boys. I know it's not very much, but it's something, I guess. I'll keep my ears open.
Thanks, Mon.
Alright,
Listen, doll, we have some
Make it quick,
alright, never mind.
good old Bosco's slowly becoming the same piece of furniture we are.
Sure. You remember when he was just a little green lapdog? For a while, we even had to babysit him.
He always was a talented little pooch, I have to admit. But the filth that seeped into everything in Clawville has reached him, too.
It reaches everyone one way or another, right?
One way or another, it does, Marty. You had a fight once, didn't you? At one of the winter solstice parties.
Yeah, we both drank too much. It was over a manatee named Margaret. That was before Laura, of course.
I haven't seen many fights that memorable in my life.
Yeah, and the girl didn't go with either of us.
She was a wise manatee.
Is it worth talking to him?
Who knows? Maybe he heard something interesting.
Is it worth talking?
Who knows?
Hey, big guy.
Hey, Cox, what's up? Back here so soon? Did you get nostalgic all of a sudden, Sonny?
I'd rather be anywhere else than here, Bosco, but we're sniffing around on a case.
Who? Are you trespassing again?
Who? Us? What are you thinking?
Just an old case. Still open. Not official, but not active either. We're not bothering anyone. You know, old habits die hard.
I know. I'm just messing with you. So, how can I help you?
The boss?
He's not in a good mood. Malloy got so drunk he pissed himself.
And we just put the cherry on top, huh?
Mostly you, Sonny. No offense.
None taken. I'm used to it. Everything rolls right off my feathers.
Don't go stirring up a shitstorm, okay? We're gonna have enough on our plates tonight.
We'll do what we can, Bosco, but I can't promise anything.
Don't go
We'll do what we can. Listen, Bosco, what have you heard about that singer, Natasha Katsenko?
You mean that little bimbo fooling around with Ibn Wessler? They say she's the jackpot, but I've never been into cats, you know.
You couldn't be more racist if you tried, Bosco.
Don't misunderstand me. I don't have a problem with cats at all. I'm simply allergic to them. I can't stand being around them. I don't even take cases with cats.
Good for you. I should have used that excuse myself.
Why? Is your investigation related to her?
What? No, of course not. We just came from her show. That's why I asked.
And what's she like?
Well, I guess your cat allergy would go away for the rest of your life if you met her.
Really? Maybe I'll have a go and see for myself one day.
You still remember Philmar?
Do you mean Philip? Of course I remember. He's got quite the reputation with that Philmar alias.
We just met him. Small world, huh? Do you know what he's up to these days?
Yeah, as far as I know, he's investigating petty blackmail cases and sneaking after poor bastards cheating on their wives.
Anything else? Did he get mixed up in something that stirred up a storm recently?
Yeah, I don't know about that. We haven't seen him at the PD for a while. He's usually a frequent visitor. Why? Did he run into some fishy business again?
Possible, Bosco. But I'm not sure he'd want to make the same mistake.
Wise decision.
Listen, Bosco, what do you make of this list?
Maybe it's the guest list of some fancy ball. These are some rather influential names, the ones I recognize anyway. Movie stars, politicians, a few names from the Council of 12 even, if I'm not mistaken.
You're not.
Are you blackmailing them? Because if you are, I'll gladly accept a nice big juicy bone in exchange for my silence.
Stop screwing around, Bosco. It has nothing to do with our case.
Which is what, exactly?
We're still not gonna tell you.
Don't go stirring up a shit.
We'll do what we can.
What we got? Codex. Council 12. Although Clawville is monarchy, no power and jurisdiction aside from the king or the hands of the Council of 12 are, as most nobles think, entirely, and the king himself is only a puppet and a symbol. Council are the mightiest animals in the city after the king, employing not only politicians but influential businessmen as well. A couple of years ago, Bosco and Marty had a huge fight because of some girl in the office. Neither of them got her in the end, but at least both gained some valuable life lessons. Such as that's why you don't mess with the people you shouldn't mess with. Alright. Let's go out of here. We need to head back to the hot dog place. Or hot dog.
Ooh, a nice cup of coffee a la Zip, huh?
We're not here for the coffee, Marty. Zip always knows more than what he lets on. It'd be worth interrogating the old trash panda.
If he forgave us for wrecking his joint last time.
He'll never forgive us, Marty, but we helped him out of trouble so many times, he's not gonna have any choice.
I hope you're right, old bird. Ah, is that the kite and blue?
I think so.
I'd like to
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing there.
Once this broken down old car was new and shiny.
Alright, we already looked at that.
This quiet. You know, I understand why Zip escaped here when he got out of his shady dealings.
It's not possible to get all the way out, Marty.
What? So, you also stay a cop even after retirement?
Every cop stays a cop. It burns itself into you.
That's good to know. So am I gonna stay a cop forever?
Sorry, Marty.
Well, that's that.
The Hive. City of insects. More like a ghetto.
I hope we never investigate there again.
We won't, Marty. This is our last job.
Don't say that, boss.
Aw. Make
The
him sad.
Hive. We won't.
Don't say that,
That's really sad.
No matter how big the city is, Marty, I feel more and more like I'm living in prison.
Hey, it's not too late to skip off, boss. You only have 121 days left, right?
120. Then, retirement.
So, what's keeping you?
I don't know. I could have left even earlier, but the city won't let me go.
You're afraid of change, huh?
Everyone's afraid of change on a certain
Yeah.
level. But
It's a
no, that's
comfort.
not what I'm talking about. The city just keeps pulling me back. If it wasn't for this case, I could have drunk myself to death.
Even the afterlife is better than Clawville.
Sometimes I think that.
I think you're beyond help, boss.
If you gaze into the city will gaze into you.
Okay.
If you gaze...
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Old car, the city.
Praise be unto you, O great neon god.
Hallowed be thy name, and thy pancakes.
Amen.
Amen.
I once dreamed that his eyes were moving. He just looked into me.
At least it was just a dream for you. I always feel like he's following me with his gaze, even now as we speak.
I once dreamed...
At least it...
Anything else? Nothing here. Just the sign and stuff.
This makes the bile rise in my waddle.
Yeah, me too.
This makes...
Yeah.
Don't serve bugs here. Very sad that he's not friendly toward bugs, but there's probably a reason.
Ah, jeez, boys. Out of 2,000 joints in the city, had to end up here, huh?
Hello to you too, Zip. How's it hanging?
I had no problems until now.
Ah, don't be such a drama queen. We just want to ask you a couple of questions, then we're out of here.
And we won't even trash your place this time. What do you say?
I say let's get it over with very, very quickly, chickens.
Relax, pal. We'll be as fast as a hummingbird.
I'm not your pal, and you're as far from a hummingbird as I'm from a polar bear.
Oh, come on, Zip. Don't be so hard on yourself.
Around here.
Do you remember that time when Zip made you wash?
Do I remember? I'll never forget it. My feathers smelled of soap for a week.
At least you've learned your lesson. Never leave home without your wallet.
Because your partner won't help you out. But hey, wasn't it you who went out to buy a pack of smokes without your wallet tonight?
True.
Well, that's different.
No, it's not.
Yeah, right.
I don't think so.
While you distract Zip, I'm gonna sneak in and steal his secret magic coffee recipe.
Marty, you watch too many espionage movies.
What? There's no such thing as too many. Especially if it's starring Cassidy Lupus.
Marty,
Yeah?
I don't care. Nothing interesting in there. Even if there is, I don't want to know. I wouldn't eat here if my life depended on it. I wouldn't eat...
Okay, so we don't need to look at that sign again.
Wise words, pal.
The pocket of the king.
You know what? I was thinking...
And then it says, where's all the colors gone? Yeah, I mean, it's cool, the noir scene.
This is what they call music these days?
Ha! You're croaking like some old bitter crow, Sonny. This is called rock and roll.
It's gonna be trouble, I'm telling you. Things like this make the world go crazy, and we have enough crazy already.
We need a little global insanity every few decades, Sonny. Better a fashion explosion than a real one, right?
Yeah, maybe. It's because of pigeons like this that there's no place on stage for real musicians.
Of all that's furry, shut up, Sonny. Please.
It's because
of all that's...
Any new song? Oh, we got some. Have you been with a predator before? There's 2 more songs we gotta find. Pretty cool though. Alright, let's see what else we can do here. There's a jukebox, a cold coffee.
I used to think a lot about what makes Zip's coffee so
With my
unique.
unfettered
Hey,
demonic
Gothic,
mind,
thanks
we
for
will
the
rule
alert.
the world.
Hope everything is going well.
I totally understand you, Sonny. We all need a little mystery in our lives.
I didn't mean that. I was afraid if I knew what was in it, I'd never want to drink it again.
Oh, I see. That's a good point.
That might be something good in it.
Do you think it's fresh?
I doubt anything's fresh in here.
Do you think it's...
I doubt it.
Damn it, what's the scribbler doing here?
Sniffing some juicy story?
I think I still owe him a great big left hook.
What did he do this time?
Oh, nothing. Just since I first met him, I wanted to punch him in the face.
I can understand that.
Wow.
We don't have to talk to him, right?
Impossible to avoid, Marty. Not if he hasn't gone blind or deaf since we last saw him. Timothy Saltwater is the meddler journalist of the Clawville Chronicle. That wouldn't be a problem in itself, but unfortunately, he's a huge fan and the architect of the Chicken Police legend. Timothy Hello, Timothy. Scribblers don't celebrate New Year's.
Hello, boys. What a pleasure to see you. Answering your question, no, not really. Not me, anyway. I'm always where the story is.
Mm-hmm. And where's the story now? I can't see it anywhere.
It just stepped through the door, pal.
Oh, you mean us? Well, I think I'll have to disappoint you.
The Chicken Police are back together? I can't let that go without an ink stain, am I right?
No, Timmy, you can. We're not working. We're just having a little fun, that's all.
I'm not buying that, boys.
You'll have to, Tim.
We'll see about that.
Is that rag you work for still around, Tim?
You mean the most read and highest-ranking newspaper of the city, the Clawville Chronicle?
Oh, yeah, that's what it's called.
I see that you still have your famous sense of humor, Sonny. Such a joy.
Yeah, I do.
So, how about you tell me what you're really doing here?
Not a chance, Timbo. The truth is, we're already leaving.
Sorry, pal. Maybe next time.
So,
not a chance.
Sorry, pal.
Coffee, there's a car out there.
Gods, he's in even worse shape than the last time we saw him.
Well, Marty, aging is like that. And while we're at it, looks like you've put on a few pounds.
What? Who, me? Don't make me laugh. I weigh exactly the same as I've always done.
Yeah, sure. I can see we're not particularly welcome.
I wonder why.
I wonder why.
So, out with it. Stop winding me up. I'm almost consumed by all this excitement.
We've just come from the Tsar Club, Zip. Who do you think we met?
If I can guess one, I'd say, was it His Majesty Hobart Ibn Wessler, the rat prime himself?
That on, pal.
What a surprise. So, what do you want to know? Just because I don't know anything.
Of course you don't. Just a couple questions.
Go on, boys. Hurry up, will you?
What's up, Zip? Quiet night, I see. And what's Timothy doing here?
That's exactly what I asked him when he wound up here. But yeah, he's a regular nowadays. He must be sniffing some kind of story about the Hive.
About the riots? Have they reached here already?
I ain't seen nothing. More cops around, yeah, as you can see for yourself.
We're not on duty, Zip.
It's still the same. A cop's a cop. A lot come by, but besides beating up bugs, nothing much happens.
It will, Zip. I can sniff it in the air.
If you say so, Sonny, your sense of smell is better than mine.
Maybe once.
Huh? What more do you want?
Is it forbidden to stand around at your place?
Go stand around somewhere else in the city. Huh? What more?
Is it?
Go stand around somewhere.
Alright, let's talk to him now.
We spoke to Natasha. She's scared.
Well, it's not good life insurance to be the girl of the most powerful gangster in the city.
It's not about that. Someone's been writing offensive messages to her. She feels threatened.
I only know that every second husband in the city wants to have her, and every second wife wants to wring her neck because of that. Nothing else.
Thanks, Zip, but we're not any further ahead.
But not further back, right?
Look at this, Zip.
Holy crap, what's this? The guest list at a king's birthday party?
Hey, that's not even a bad guess.
What do you make of it?
This piece of paper's from so high up where I've never been myself, boys, so don't ask me.
We also ran into Filmar,
Filmar? Who's that?
a grumpy old raggedy-ass hawk. His manners are even worse than mine. Ring a bell?
You mean Marlowe?
Was Marlowe. Now he goes by Filmar Lowe.
Ah, I see. So that means he's still alive? I'm almost not surprised. The old guy has a reputation of being indestructible, huh?
He is, and he gave us something that could mean something. Look what we found, Zip.
Furry hell. Who'd you beat to death for that?
Beat to death? Who do you think we are? We simply confiscated it.
You sneaky broilers. I'll give you $50 for it.
Don't make me laugh. It's worth 3 times that.
Oh, come on, give me a break.
Tough luck, Trash Panda.
Huh?
Is it?
Go stand around.
Right, so we did what we could here, I think. We got new codex, something. The Clawville Chronicle is the most read and highest quality newspaper in the city. It's so famous, it's also been read beyond Clawville's borders in the colonies. It's a paper that first published an article about the Turok Roosters, aka the Chicken Police. It was written by Timothy Saltwater, the Seagull journalist who has since become somewhat of a legend himself. Needs... oh, over here. Oh. Seagull. Special feature: loud, annoying, and really enthusiastic. He is the #1 fan of the Chicken Police. Scribbler Tim, real name Timothy Saltwater. He's a douchebag, a real noisy bastard, and an annoying little shit. We still have to admit, he's the best investigative reporter in Clawville. They had a big part in the Chicken Police, becoming what we were for a long time. Full star cops. Oh, really? Alright, let's get out of here. We want to go to the Weekend House now, I believe.
Well, if there's one thing I'd learned during 20 years of detective work, it's that if someone wants to meet you at a remote location at night, you should bring an army for backup. One time, me and Marty were stupid enough to underestimate a situation like that, and we never really recovered. And yet, here we were again, about to step alone into something hauntingly familiar. Only one tactic remained, as the old dogs say. Balls to the wall.
What the heck?
This place gives me the creeps.
I wouldn't say I like it either.
Let's take a look around before we go inside.
Textbook.
I'm telling you, it's a trap.
Shut up, Marty.
I think Marty has a thing.
So, this is the word. What can I say? The message is loud and clear.
Yeah, what matters is who is it for and what does it mean?
I can't misunderstand that if I wanted to.
We'll see.
Wait a second, did that bimbo put a spell on you? As you used to say, don't let it cloud your objective judgment, Boss Bird.
Watch who you're talking to, boy.
You wrote that down?
It burned into my mind.
You wrote that down?
It burned into my mind.
Chicken Police, hands up.
Marty, that's enough.
Chicken Police.
Marty,
Marty, that's enough.
Damn.
It's not a good sign.
Maybe she just lost it when she hurried into the house.
Yeah, right.
Do you think it belongs to Natasha?
No idea. Do you think I measured her feet when I was in her room?
Maybe.
Not sure I want to know, but I wouldn't be surprised. Should we take it?
Hell no. I'll buy you one if you want. This is police business.
Do you mean the real cops? Do you think...
I'm almost certain. My crest is tingling.
Damn it. Well, thank God I have a weapon on me. Or two.
When do you not have one?
Fair point.
Stop staring at it. You're freaking me out.
Okay, I just like shoes.
Furry hell, Marty. I don't want to know.
Furry hell, Marty.
Stop staring.
Okay.
Furry hell.
I thought you like got. I don't want to know anymore. Really don't want to. You the word, the car trunk.
Marty, before we enter, did you bring Big Bertha?
Of course. She's in the trunk.
It's time to get Her Majesty out.
That's what I like to hear.
Let's go.
Hello, my beauty.
Just don't point it at me.
Aw, scared? Take it easy. I swore I'm not gonna shoot you again.
Very gallant of you, partner.
Why, are you still pissed at me? I'm happy to remind you why you got shot the first time.
I get it. Just shut the fuck up already.
Do I need anything else? Huh? I guess not. Alright, so we got Bertha.
It's the nothing.
What was that?
Forget it. Just an old quote from a movie. It means it's fucking dark in here.
Flashlight.
I didn't bring one.
Me neither. What a pair of fucking professionals.
Yep.
But you do have a shotgun with you.
We should have shotguns for this kind of deal.
Is that from an old movie?
No, it's an original.
Figures.
Oh no, she got killed? Oh no. Deborah. Not good.
She was lying on the floor as if she was sleeping. She looked peaceful. Almost. The large pool of blood ruined the picture. Poor, delicate Deborah. Maybe you were too pure and innocent for this city. But in the end, its filth pulled you under. You know, no animal can swim in high heels.
Wild gods. Fuck even.
Yeah, it's her. Deborah. The girl who came to my office.
I figured. But what the hell happened? Was it Natasha? Is this what you wanted us to see?
No. I mean, I don't think so, Marty. She seemed very attached to the girl, and I believed her. Furthermore, she has no motive to kill her. Natasha meant some object. Something maybe the killer wanted, too. And the poor girl was trying to protect it.
Did she seem that kind of girl?
She risked a lot simply by coming to see me. She would have done it for her mistress.
Why is she naked? Was it sexual? I mean, there's no sign of struggle. She seems untouched. Maybe she knew her assailant. Was it a lover?
This looks premeditated. So far, the messages have appeared in weird places, but this is a new level. It's no longer just about empty threats.
Well, maybe Natasha's on her way here right now. Or she was already here and something happened to her, too. Kidnapped, or worse.
Those are possibilities, but we can't wait. We don't have time for guessing. Search the house. Search everything. The room's not trashed. Whoever did this wasn't looking for the same thing we are.
Or they knew exactly where to find it. Wait, what are we looking for exactly?
I have no idea, but it's something important. Things like that have a way of getting noticed when you come across them.
Amen to that.
Poor girl.
We should call the department. Anonymously, of course.
Do you still remember the number? I haven't called my own workplace in years.
Cretin. Of course I remember. 555-111.
Is it? Since when?
Since they invented the telephone.
Yeah, of course. No, I knew that. I was just testing you.
Yeah, right.
Not gonna do that yet. We need to do some looking around before Yeah, that happens.
What is this exactly?
A human. Mythical creature. Quite the cult in Iveria. The whole country's full of these statues.
Does it mean anything?
They say humans are the keepers of secrets
Mythical
and the
creatures.
messengers of chaos and destruction.
You don't think...
Let's take a closer look. Molly loved things like this.
How about this one here goes missing and,
Don't even finish that sentence, Marty.
Damn, just like in the adventure books. Rich animals are all insane.
You have a point.
You can't be serious. Is this some kind of...
Yeah, it's a riddle, Marty.
But it doesn't make any sense. Why use something as simple as this when a 4-digit number is almost impossible?
An idle whim, or the riddle has a meaning?
Maybe. 4 animals into 4 places. What does it represent?
Think, Marty. Where did we see 4 animals holding something in their hands?
This must be Natasha's family.
Wealthy.
Do you think she's from the Stavonian Tsar's family?
Oh, nobody could have survived that massacre. But I'm sure this family was also close to the fire.
Maybe.
What is she doing here anyway?
Maybe she is.
What, an alias? Keeping secrets, and now this case?
Maybe she's a baby?
Do you think it's all connected somehow?
Let's not draw hasty conclusions, Marty.
I mean, looking at it.
Look at those clothes. Could it be a military family?
Maybe. Or Stavonian fashion.
Your intuition always astounds me, Marty. What would I do without you?
And there you go.
We can't take it with us, but remember what you've seen.
Yes, sir, Boss Bird, sir.
What are you trying to tell me, Natasha?
That she's the baby in the picture?
What are you trying...
I think that's what it is. Like she's a baby in the picture.
It's an exceptionally beautiful piece. What does it depict, I wonder?
I have no idea, Sonny. It's so art, I'm scared to have an opinion. Nice.
Yeah, it really is.
Nice.
Yeah.
Different hair. Weird art. Can't do anything more with that. Look at it. Oh. Oh, 4 animals? Like when things are around that we can't figure out.
Anything interesting in there?
Yeah, I think there is.
The message. Here, too.
Yes, but this isn't about Deborah, and wasn't meant for her.
It was meant for Natasha.
Obviously.
What have we gotten ourselves into, Sonny?
I don't know, Marty, but let's get ourselves out of it as soon as possible.
I really shouldn't be here, you know? It's New Year's Eve. I should be out partying, not dealing with this shit.
Or at
Well,
home
it's a
with your
little late
wife.
for that. I told you it was going to be a rough ride.
What you told me was it's gonna take a few hours, and it's practically nothing.
And you believed me.
Yeah, I was an idiot.
Here you go.
Poor girl. How old was she? 20? 25?
Yeah, something like that.
What are we gonna do about her?
Nothing. We can call the police. Anonymously, of course. Poor thing.
Poor girl.
Poor thing.
Can't do anything more with the purse. We don't have much options. Look at anything else. We got the phone. Look at some other things here. Codex. Human. The human is a mythical creature appearing in many stories and legends. This is a wise creature, a keeper of secrets, but also has a dull nature. Chaos and destruction follows in its wake. This essence of the symbol lies in the fact that certain secrets require a price to be paid. Covering these secrets, we bring a curse upon ourselves. The humans are the messengers. The god of nothingness, and usually depict them as angels with wings. We found Deborah's body in Natasha's weekend house, naked with a message on her back. Seeing Deborah shocked. Deborah shocked Marty quite a bit. And why? I knew it's not going to be a rough, routine case. I'm gonna drag his feather duster to anything like this. Yeah. Rough, man. Deborah's dead, and a word written on her back, too. Let's, call the police then. 5. Wait, make sure we got everything first. Okay. Okay, so yeah, we don't need to be calling them yet. Okay. So. Oh, right, we're not doing this yet. Because we gotta remember what the... wasn't a sheep. The fox? I think the fox was down here. Or whatever, and then the lion. Why? It won't get demonetized. There's a lot of people do swearing and stuff like that. No, just the video does. No, just the video. No, it's the video. No, it's the channel. It's the video. It's just the video that gets demonetized. Yeah, there's a lot worse. Let's see. Gotta go. You breathe, Brian. You breathe. Let's look at some other...
SN. Could be the initials of a person, a place, a company, or a club. Too many possibilities. But we must find out where it's from. We stepped into...
SN. I need to look at some of my notes. Crest is in here, if I remember. Not there. Maybe not. I don't remember what the crest looks like. It's not that. What is it? Council 12. Do more. Okay. Cool. No, not that. Right. I'm gonna have to do that, I guess. Hold on, guys. Option not to. That's cool. All right, hold on. I love you. What? Can't figure what's about. Okay, storks in the top. Hold on. Go away. Storks. And then it's. What does it say? Okay. Thought so. And then it's the. Aha, bingo.
Hello there. What could this be? Maybe a piece of a painting.
Wait, you're supposed to autoplay the dialogue, man.
And there's some kind of squiggle on it. The signature of the painter? Yeah, I can't make it out.
Wait, it's yeah. This and the keep. Or I can reopen it again. No, there's nothing in it. Yes. Let's look at our bag.
It's a piece of a painting. Judging by how well it was hidden, I'm sure this is what Natasha wanted to show us.
But we can't see it, can we?
So a piece of a painting? That's it? And what's that smear on it?
It's too illegible to be a signature. It could be anything.
Well, maybe Natasha can help us. After all, this is what she wanted to show us, isn't it?
Well, that's if we find her. She should be here by now.
True. Well, then what's next? How about we peck around town some more?
We could do that, but I think we should gather what we know and try to figure out where we can go from here. Bourbon in my office?
You know what? After all this, I could use a drink.
Right answer.
Okay, so we got a new location. Got places. This is a tiny kiosk in the heart of the Calavera Hills. Visible. Small, almost invisible, but hides one of the most crucial things in the shithole of knowledge. Gosh, man, you think we could, like, cuss less? I guess not. But it was the times, you know? And I remember playing with these phones when my grandmother had them still, like back when I was little.
Clawville PD, how can I help you?
I found a corpse. A woman. She's dead. Cold. The address is Rochester Street 37, Flowerville.
Sir, please, would you repeat that?
Rochester Street 37. Write it down and hurry up for the sake of the wild ones. Hurry! Hurry!
Like a pro.
Yep, like I've done it before.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot.
How can you forget a case like that? How many times have you seen a three-headed monkey in your life?
Oh my gosh, a three-headed monkey.
I have a memory of a chicken, you know?
That's for sure. Now let's get the hell out
What's
of here.
that a reference to? I wonder. Mullen's newspaper stand.
Should we say hi to the old beaver?
Sure. Mullen is an old friend, so he certainly deserves a hello. And we do need information.
Few people know as much about Clawville as the old wood chomper. An encyclopedia in the flesh.
Yeah, he always has something.
Well, let's look around before we, like, mess with the...
Murdoch and Falcon is a famous law firm in Clawville, run by a blind bat and a bird-brained falcon.
Oh.
They
cool.
had some big-time cases that helped make their name. I hope I'll have the opportunity to work with them in the future. They had some the taxi company for the upper class only, politicians and gangsters.
Of course.
I had a chance to travel in one of these once. I was being taken to my own execution, but that's another story.
Your own execution?
I had a chance to
Okay. Got an ad, guys. Be with you guys after the ad break. When does this chapter end? Huh? Oh. Why wouldn't I be non-streaming? There's ads right now. Like, what the heck, man? No. No, yeah, totally gave up. Yeah, I'm done with life, man. Done. Got here. Oh, is he on this page? I guess. That's Hercules Mullen. Oh, of course, Hardy's. That looks good. The Hardy's burgers. Well, I know. Just to get you, entice you to go, like, go there and eat. Oh, it's just like. Still looks good. I don't care. It still looks good. Gosh. Yeah, just like everything else. The Butterfinger commercial. Welcome back, guys. So, Hercules Mullen the Beaver. Special feature all old info secrets like the city itself. An old comrade from before the times of Chicken Fleet, so from terribly long ago. Uncle Mullen, even when I was just a fresh patrolman, older than me, represents many things and to become honest, wise, always cheerful. Well, it's not you, man. Knows well almost everything about everything, everyone worth knowing. We should use this to our advantage.
Mullen's car. Ancient, but kind of beautiful. Like the old beaver himself. Seems like the kiosk is still a good business.
It does have a...
Seems like the
That's a good car. Ooh, what do we got here? That's Silent Night. Koala girl? Why? No, I'm not eating a book, okay?
Some things are indestructible, right?
Yeah. Mullen's
The book
kiosk's
says
been here
okay.
since I was a little chick. My old man used to drive here from the other side of town for his daily papers.
Yeah, many still do. He certainly is something.
Mullen's a wizard from a forgotten age.
Yeah, Kind of.
Wow.
This newspaper booth has been standing here for more than 100 years. It was always run by the Mullen family, like some strange monument to a forgotten age. This newspaper booth has...
See what else we got. Here we got some...
The Clawville Chronicle, the most read and probably the most biased newspaper in the city. It's supposed to be a royalist rag, but the separatist overtones are getting stronger and stronger every day. The Chronicle either put the chicken police on a pedestal or it was gnawing on our drumsticks. Mostly thanks to our dear friend, Timothy Saltwater. We made it much easier to sell the paper until the public got bored. The Chronicle either...
Okay.
Chandler's used to be quite
Chandler's?
a prestigious cafe. Magnificent
Cafe called
animals
Chandler's.
had breakfast here.
Huh.
And in the evenings, philosophers and writers would get drunk together and argue. The place is now just a second-hand bookshop. Just a shadow of its former self. Like so many things in this city. Like me. I wonder if they've got the entire Chicken Police series. Not that I give a cluck, of course. But I wonder if they've...
There's Mullen. I can look at Mullen here. Look at Mullen.
We're getting older and older, and Mullen's not changing a bit. Where's the justice in that?
He's just eternal.
Like an ancient god or something. Or the personification of the city.
What a lovely thought. But if the city took shape, it would most likely be some kind of vermin.
Yeah, true. But that wasn't very politically correct, coming from you, pal.
Hey, you know I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, I know, Marty. You're too good for this world.
Aw, thanks, boss.
It wasn't a compliment, Marty. Mullen never closes his kiosk, not even on New Year's Eve. Seems him...
Mine are much alike.
Seems him and... Hey, Hercule. What's up, old friend?
Hello, me lads. It's good to see you. What are you doing around here where you never see a cat go by?
We're working, Uncle Mullen, just like you. But I'm afraid we're also walking a little bit outside the law.
But it's New Year's Eve. Couldn't it wait a bit? Whatever the case is, it can't be that serious.
I'm afraid it is. Maybe you can help us with a few things. After all, you know everyone in the city.
What a compliment. But of course I'll help if I can. I know you ever since you appeared in the city. Young, fresh, full of ambition. And little Marty had been just a chick when he was already coming here every day with his daddy, eh? You're like me sons, so you are.
Aw, thanks, Uncle Mullen.
Huh? Uncle Mullen's so nice.
What's up, old man? Is everything all right?
Me bones are creaking. Me eyesight's getting more and more blurry, and sometimes I hear sounds that aren't even there. I think I'm getting old. Or maybe I've gone crazy already, but the old ticker's still ticking. So, here I am.
Ah, it's good to still have an old familiar spot in the city.
Ah, nothing lasts forever, boys. So, what is this dirt you've ended up in again, eh?
Just a simple case, strumming personal strings. That's why I couldn't refuse it. You know the tune.
Yeah. Same old song, eh?
Yeah, it's a classic.
So, what is it you want to know? I'm at your service, my lads.
Thanks, old pal. Let's see.
Someone's asking me some questions.
You know anything about a woman named Natasha Katsenko?
Sonny boy, what have you gotten yourself into again? That lass is Ibn Wessler's protege, to put it politely. She's the crown jewel of the city. A shining new star. If you dare talk to a gal such as her, you can expect some serious lead poisoning, me boy.
Well, I suppose I should have come to you first for advice. Doesn't matter now. We're in it, Uncle. up to our combs.
If you'll accept the advice of an old shaggy beaver, get to the end of it as quickly as you can, and try to make it out with all your feathers.
Yeah, that's the plan. But do you know anything about her? Anything, interesting?
As I've heard, Natasha is quite a mysterious lass. She came from the Stavonian Tsardom and fled to Clawville, but from what? No one knows. Some years of her life are shrouded in mystery, and that rarely means good.
You're right about that. So, that's your advice? Be careful?
At least, sonny boy. And one more thing.
What's that?
Never fall in love with a woman like her.
Thanks, Hercule. I wasn't planning to.
Nobody plans to, sonny. Just take care of each other, okay? And always carry a good gun in your pocket.
Oh, I always have one in every pocket, old-timer.
I know, Martin. I know.
Right. Guys, we'll come back to this next time. You're over there falling asleep. We'll continue this next time. The heck? Does she get another page to herself? Yeah, she does. Natasha came to Clawville from, but there are several years in her life that are completely dark to us. Only Mullen could tell us more about her. I think she's royalty is what she is, and she escaped. And it's costing her a bit of trouble. But let's look at this real quick. My stats. So, 30 out of 80 questions. Scenes visit 9 out of 32. 5 out of 31 achievements. Some sort of it. Chicken or something. We do have the window open, but dang, that smells good. Or I'm just hungry. Personal information found, 4697. Gallery increase unlocked. We'll look at all the gallery stuff later, for sure. Right now, guys, I swear somebody's cooking something. But yeah, we looked at everything. We just need to talk to him next time. Come back, guys. I'm hungry. I need to grab something before I go to bed. Because I haven't ate today, or yesterday I didn't eat, except like a chocolate bar. One of those Symphony milk chocolate bars. I know, I should have ate food yesterday, but I did not. But, let's go see who we can raid out to. Oh. I know, it's like, I'm trying to like, what the heck is that? Smells good. Yeah, it's like, somebody cooking chicken? Alright, guys. Yeah, like I said, let's go find somebody to raid out to. And finish this time. Well, I don't know if we're gonna finish this thing. But, yeah. Well, it's still pretty long. I'm not even done with chapter 1 yet. Yeah, what the frick? See who it is. Ooh. There's a lot to do. We have No Mouth and Must Scream. Yeah, we're gonna raid out to that one, I think, guys. Click is playing, I have No Mouth and Must Scream. Click does all those, point and she's going through all the point and click games. So, thank you guys. I will see you guys next time. Why am I the one raiding in there? Okay, never mind. I'm on the wrong panel for one. Because I gotta do the other one here. I'm silly. And then, yeah. We'll see you guys next time and see you over there. Bye, guys.